We're gonna do how was your weekend. That's where you. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Two Nobodies with the Mic, episode number 27. Thank you guys for joining us tonight on this fine 14th? Yeah. The 14th
Yeah,
of...
the 14th.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, you know, it's my mother-in-law's birthday. I knew that. Yay. Yes, we'll give a special shout out to her later. But thank you guys for joining us. This is an interactive show. So please, if you have anything you want to say, hit us up on YouTube, Instagram, any questions, concerns. But let's get into our introductions. To my right, I have the guru. Rafa's in the house. Thank you, Rafa, for showing up. We have Eddie Money, producer extraordinaire.
Yo.
We have Jaybird, been missing for a while, but our social media manager.
I'm found.
Yes, the guy who makes you laugh and piss in your pants while you're watching our memes. And then a very, very, very special guest is in the house tonight, Richard Dice. And if you don't remember Richard Dice, 1992 Alamany Indian, all league, all this, all that.
Come on, Captain.
The third toughest
Player in Arizona football history.
Should be number one.
Look
Should
that
be
shit
number
up.
one.
Look that shit up, but an amazing receiver and a best friend. Also, Nino to Hawks on the Cove. We've been road dogs for forever, it seems like.
Dice
But
Man.
the Dice Man. And if you're anywhere between the age of 45 and 55, God, that sounds
You'll recognize
crazy.
him. You'll recognize him.
You'll recognize him, but it's the Dice Man is in the house. He's in the house, and thank you, Richard, for joining us tonight. He made the trek.
I
He
love
made
that
the-
sweater.
Yes,
I
made
love
the
it.
trek.
He drove 72 hours to get here.
Fuck that drive, man. That drive
But
sucks.
it's episode number 27, party people, and
Yep.
27 weeks in a row. You know how we do it. We like to go over our famous 27s, and I'm gonna kick it off with Rafa over here.
You know I
because-
should go first for this one.
Yes.
God.
Mike
Oh,
Trout.
God.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout, 27, probably. I mean, legit, maybe the best 27 ever.
Yeah,
Hands down. What is it?
Say
Fred
another
McGriff?
Who wants
Say
to go?
another one.
I'll go. Don Sutton.
Oh, my God.
Darn, Fred.
Oh,
Wow.
Went deep
Really?
in the bag.
Yeah.
Deep in the bag.
All right, I didn't know that. Eddie Money, who do you got?
Jordan Hill.
Jordan.
Oh,
my
my
God.
God.
Wow.
Hey, that's all.
University of Arizona, by the
I like
way.
it. I like it.
From
I
Arizona,
like
by
it.
the way, Jordan Hill.
I like it.
I'm going to go Matthew Kemp.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well, I will go with Hall of Fame inductee this year, Scott Rowland.
Yes, if he's getting in, I have a shot to get
I'm
in.
gonna have to do some research.
Guys, he was one of the best defensive third basemen of our era.
Yes, obviously.
Come on. Not you motherfuckers' eras.
Yeah.
Maybe
Your
one
era.
of mine.
Your
Okay.
era.
Fred also said Scott Rowland.
Of
Okay,
course.
I'm going to give a top G 27.
Top G.
Maybe one of the most famous plays in the history of the NFL, Steve Atwater.
I knew it.
That's a
Denver Bronco.
USC alum, just a top G. Anyone else?
Altuve.
Altuve.
Pretty good.
Yes.
I know. I was wary to say that, but I had to.
Anyone else?
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray. Anyone?
Fred McGriff.
Fred McGriff.
The crime dog.
No, what's his name?
He wore 21 and 27.
No.
Look it up.
I got one.
The crime dog.
I got one that I can't believe no one's brought up.
Yeah, I was gonna say it right now. I guarantee you.
Eddie George.
Eddie George.
Eddie
Yes.
George.
Remember those uniforms? The numbers that were like
Tall.
huge
They were tall.
towers.
What
That,
about the shoulder pads?
well, listen, Rich, if you're
This
gonna
big.
if you're gonna talk, you got to talk into the mic, guy.
No one can hear me?
I can't. I don't have.
Yeah.
He doesn't have headphones
No,
on,
I don't.
so he can definitely hear you.
Where's your headphones, Jaybird?
I don't know.
What the fruit?
I don't know.
Oh, this fucking guy.
You're fired.
Fucking guy. That's who I'm firing when we get to that segment.
Speaking of fired, but we're gonna kick off a new segment, right? And we talked about this right before the show. But I'm gonna call it sponsored by Coors Light.
There you go.
And although we're not sponsored by Coors Light, we love Coors Light. The silver bullets, baby.
Blue Mountains.
The cold blue mountains, they never slow you down.
When they're-
Get hydrated and get a buzz.
There you go.
Right here.
Right here.
Right in front and center, Coors
Yes,
Light.
Coors Light. We enjoy the
Eddie's drinking Coors Light
the-
tonight.
Yes, the tasty mountains of Colorado. But Colorado Kool-Aid. But this segment's going to be how was your weekend? And we're going to
There
do
you
a recap of everyone's weekend. So Jay, you want to kick that off? What'd you have going on this weekend, Jay Bird?
Not this weekend, but this past week, Jacob brought me into a movie because I've been while I work, I listen to podcasts or music, whatever.
While you work,
yeah.
What a gig! What a fucking gig this guy's got.
So Jacob's like, you need to watch this movie about World War I. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Dude, I saw that.
So I've been super deep into World War I or World War II, both. And I watched this movie, World War I.
Okay.
So the movie was about World War I. Oh God,
Dude,
man, this movie is
when men were men.
I mean,
Before
bro,
taxes.
You're basically
That
signing
was
up.
before taxes. You know that.
You're basically signing up. This
It's just gonna be
this
for a
was
couple
before-
years, guys.
This was before Bud Light.
To get us over the hump.
Yeah.
This movie is so.
but it's actually it's the French or no
it's the German side.
It's the
so
German
so this
side,
is like
yes.
one of the first movies about that side of it. Usually
Yes.
it's the French, it's America, U.S.
Germany got
side.
blasted in World War One.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the French kicked their ass.
So this is about like trench warfare. These dudes are signing up just to die, literally. So I
And
watched.
That's how you spend your weekend.
and they were
No, so my week because
Oh, okay.
so I watched it and it was already late, so I watched the first 30 minutes and I went to bed. So I was like, you know what? Even in the chat, I was like, Jacob and Sonny and Zach. I'm like, I didn't finish it, but I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. So I
Yeah.
finished it. I'm like, it's the most
dude.
depressing movie, but it's so like I never seen it from that side, and it's the most anti-war film you would ever see.
It's
like
insane.
and that came out at the same time Top Gun Maverick came out. So it's both aspects of the spectrum of like, hey, gung ho of
hold on.
what?
Do you just compare Maverick to All Quiet?
No,
on
no.
I
That's
said-
not what
I
he's
said-
saying.
yes,
I know
Buffett.
what you're saying.
It's the
I know what you're
it's
saying.
the opposite.
It's stupid, but I know what you're saying.
Modern warfare, basically
Yes.
against.
Yeah, so
I don't even know how to put that.
So on
That's
the
war.
listen
Yeah.
on the
That is
basis
war.
of like, hey guys, this is the anti-war film, and then hey guys, let's go see Top Gun Maverick, which makes you want to be a fucking
A pilot?
a pilot to the real shit. Imagine being in World War I. So that
Are you
aspect,
guys
if you
saying
think
that
about that,
Air Force pilots are not in real war?
come on,
Are we
In
accusing?
World
Air
War
Force
My
One.
opinion.
No, but I'm just saying that was my
I got you
interesting
guys. I'm
moment
just
of the
fucking
week.
around.
I got you.
That was crazy.
That was Jay had a very interesting week.
Christ,
Yeah,
thought
I did.
You were gonna say funny
Eddie
stuff.
Money, what do you got?
I had the least interesting week. I had 3 midterms this week, so I was studying all weekend.
Gay,
Do your thing.
super gay.
do your thing, Eddie
does
Money.
that?
Yeah, do your
My
thing.
weekends are never interesting because I always work.
Yeah, you work.
So-
But do you get like crazy customers or
I
like?
get crazy customers all the time that I can't speak about here.
But
Yes.
I mean, change their names.
I can't. I
Oh.
can't change their name. I can't change their name.
Get Joe to Mo,
No, because it's like Jawan to
Joanna man.
James or something. You know what I'm saying?
I want to hear Dice Man's weekend.
Juanito the Pito?
Yeah. No. I can't share my weekends.
Richard Dice, what was your week like?
What'd you watch?
Consistent
How
of
was your
Coors
week?
Light.
Did you see a game that you like?
Nobody cares about my weekend, but my wife left
My
me
wife.
for 18 days.
Yes.
What a lucky guy.
My wife.
What a lucky guy.
To Japan.
Yapon.
And
So you,
Silence is very comforting.
Yeah.
When you can just downshift after work and lay on the couch, I'm gonna get hammered for this, but it's very surreal.
I'm sure Carolyn's whole family is sitting in front of the TV
In
watching
Yapon.
this right now.
No, but
At fucking
Carolyn's
1
gonna see
a.m..
clips of
Yeah.
this,
No,
and I'm gonna be
4 p.m.,
in a
4 a.m..
cold room with a detective
There you go.
saying, "What did you mean by
Yeah.
this?"
Yes.
I'm.
Yeah, just backpedal.
It was good.
We'll edit
No,
that.
I'm
We'll
not
edit that.
I'm not backpedaling out of anything. It was nice.
My-
I missed my
You know what?
family.
I get the same feeling when Jacob's like, yeah, I played PlayStation for 19 hours and it's great.
Hold on to that.
Yes.
hold,
yes.
hold
on to that for
hold
dear
on to
life.
those moments.
It's all gonna change
Yes.
at some point.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yes.
all
Enjoy
gonna change.
enjoy your PlayStation 5. So my
What
my
about you, Slim?
my weekend or Easter had a great barbecue.
Oh, shit.
Did you have diarrhea since Easter's?
Yes, diaries. I made dude. I made so much food. I enjoy smoking meats.
Okay, listen.
All right.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa.
Push
Sexual
pause,
pressure.
Eddie.
Just
Eddie,
listen.
push pause.
There's a
Me and Eddie
Coors
are
Light
gonna
can
go
here,
eat
brother.
barbecue right
I'm
now.
talking about
There's-
pork
listen.
butt and ribs.
We got a
are you?
Okay, all right.
Are you?
Pork butt. All right.
All right. Is that
He
his name?
likes the thickness in the rear.
Transparency.
Is that his
Yeah.
name?
Listen, I enjoy making food for the family.
Okay, all right.
You guys want to go there? You guys can go there.
You also enjoy eating food for the family.
Yes, that is obvious. But that
Touché.
is, yeah. Other than that, work. My son, my wife is in North Carolina. My son
My
just
wife.
won
Say it.
most improved in the weight room.
There you go.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad
There
he
you
won
go.
that shit.
Sunny guy.
Shot
the Ram.
the something Ram Tough Award or
Yeah,
something
he
like
rammed some shit.
that. Yes,
There you go, Sonny.
free truck.
Free truck.
Yeah, I
That
wish.
included a free ram.
Sponsored by Ram. No,
Proud
but
of you, Sonny.
very proud. I told him last year, like that's because he redshirted. I'm like, that's the award you had to win, and
Yeah.
he went
Yeah,
out.
it was either that or most inspirational. Luckily, he didn't
Yes,
win most
yes,
inspirational.
yes.
There you go, Sonny.
That would have been. They
Yeah.
would have thrown that. Eddie, he comes up with that here. Eddie fucking rips it apart.
Get
He
that
pulls
shit
out
outta
the
here.
concrete cutting machine and starts
Most
cutting.
Inspirational.
Most
Yes.
inspirational work.
We all want that.
Congrats to
Yes.
Sonny, by the way.
Good job, Sonny.
So that's how's your week or weekend sponsored.
Week for you.
Mine's boring, bro. I work every weekend. When you guys are chatting away that I'm doing
you're-
this,
so you're doing that
Eddie's
dirty work.
sending pictures of he's smoking his meats.
Yes,
I'm fucking working.
You sent him the picture of us?
I would never.
Oh shit!
Well,
like
that
it.
is
I like
that
it.
that
I
is-
like it.
that is that segment.
It's sponsored by Coors Light, by the way. They
Yes.
don't pay us, but they're sponsoring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we'll
Yeah.
tag them. Yes. So let's go into the other segment, and we always start out with this, and it's brought to you by TitanNutrition.net, right? Legit supplement company, third party tested. We are currently on the journey of losing weight, right? And it's
Coors Light doesn't help, but
Right.
actually
kind of.
yeah,
A
little bit. It is light.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
it is
But-
light. You're right.
But if you're interested, amazing products, use the code number 2 T what is it again?
NBDY.
NBDY, the number 2 NBDY, 10% off, free shipping. Please support this and
Where's
support
it
us.
made?
I believe it's in Texas where it's made. It's an amazing,
America.
amazing.
Made in America, baby.
Yes, yes. But let's get into your fired. And if you have someone that you want to fire out in the YouTube world, please join us. Who wants to start?
I'm gonna start.
Who are you firing, Rafa?
I'm firing the entire Los Angeles Angels.
Wow.
Anaheim. And I'll tell you why I'm firing
Not
them
the front
because
office?
the whole fucking team,
whole thing.
from
All
the
of it.
parking
All of it.
fucking dude to
Everybody's getting
the parking
gassed right
attendant to the owner. Guys, when Otani's pitching, can
Talk
we
about it.
score a fucking run?
Why?
The guy has to do all the work
Why are you shocked, Robert? We've been telling you this for a year
because
now.
they score when Juan Sandoval or whatever the fuck his name is, they score 11 runs. Otani's pitching like, oh, we don't need to show up today.
Yeah,
he can do
it's-
it all.
It's
Hey,
really bad.
Rafa, you're a little late. We've been saying that about Kershaw for 10 years.
10
Oh.
years. Yes.
10 years.
Yep, it's true.
He just had his 400th start the other night.
They never score when yes,
Orlando!
yes, that's a
Unbelievable.
and he's still not an all-time. I think he's third or second behind.
He's only won 200 games.
It's 2 something, yeah. And
And he was the best pitcher in the league
Kershaw?
for 10 years.
Yes.
I haven't won one game.
and I think Don
guys know what I'm
Don Sun's. I think he just passed Drysdale, I believe. But Don Sun's number 1, and I forget who's. I think he might be number 2 now.
On the Dodger all-time.
And he,
It's just maddening.
I think he's like 17 wins away from taking that spot.
Kershaw?
Yeah.
I'm really looking
I
forward to
mean,
hopefully that this Otani deal happens with the Dodgers.
Oh man, if you haven't seen our
Okay,
bet,
so Eddie, so if that would happen, what do you think? What happens to the Dodger fandom or the Dodger organization if they did sign?
It goes
Otani,
through the roof.
it explodes. If
Then they
goes
serve
through
sushi
the
at every fucking corner in the stadium. Guaranteed.
let me tell you, we saw what Fernando
My
Mania did.
mother-in-law will buy a box.
Oh, she
All
better.
right. You're
Oh, no,
fucking
yeah,
pumped.
I'm not. It's
So-
gotta happen.
Are we invited or no?
Yeah.
We better
Okay.
be.
We're
So,
going to.
box. I don't know.
All right.
If you thought
Trying to get street credit right.
Fernando Mania was huge, if you thought Hideo Nomo was huge, it'll surpass.
Even Chang Ho Park.
Even
with
Chang Ho
respect,
Park was
Chang Ho
big.
Park
dude, I
was
saw him
good.
pitch like 7 times. My luck.
Dude,
Fucking A.
it was huge. But if they do somehow, which I don't think is going to happen because I don't see the Angels dealing with us. But if it happens, it's
I
going
don't
to
think
be
they're going to have a choice. I think the Dodgers are going to bring something so stiff
and
to the
hard.
table. Yeah, stiff and hard.
Listen, between
We all
smoking
like
meats
it.
with you
We
two
all
and
like
hard
it.
sticks,
Stiff and hard.
guys.
We're throwing everyone off.
Should we change the Coors Light can or
We're throwing
what?
everyone off our scent right now.
They did nothing this year.
And I think it was on purpose.
Was
I
it?
agree.
Yeah. The Dodgers.
No, you actually spent money on this.
Yeah. they're
It's heavy.
It's sturdy.
Yes, they purposely did not sign anyone. They're saving their chips to go all in. They're gonna push it all in on Otani.
Well, yeah. I mean,
They have
it was
to.
so obvious when they didn't
Yeah.
sign Trey.
No, Trey didn't want to. Trey didn't want to.
But it doesn't matter.
don't
You
want to
offer him something. They didn't even.
Yeah.
They didn't offer.
They didn't offer money?
I
Well,
thought they
that's-
offered
they-
like the going rate.
That's why.
Yeah.
What was the going rate?
They
Like
didn't offer-
40 bucks an
they-
hour or something?
Yeah.
By the
Okay.
way,
And health insurance.
Trey Turner's not having a good year so far. He's kind of struggling.
He had a good.
Well, he was-
What are you talking about? I thought he was doing good.
He was hitting like 316 the other day. I don't
No,
know.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Phillies.
Well,
Not Trey.
no,
Yeah.
but he had a rough start.
He
Trey
did?
Turner. Go.
The first couple games. But
Eddie
anyway,
Money,
okay.
Eddie Money, can you look,
Look
up?
it up.
Can you look
pull it up.
Yes.
Rich has been dying to do that since he walked
Yes.
in.
Pull
He's
it
like,
up,
when's
Eddie
the
Money."
producer getting here? I need him to pull up some shit.
What's Trey Turner's numbers coming out right away?
I thought he was having a.
He's
a good-
he's had a good last week or whatever.
He's too fast to not be good with
Right.
bigger bases.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Bigger pace.
It's all about
Rafa,
the
what's up here?
size of the
They're
base.
they're choking on the weenie.
Man,
Smoking some meats.
Smoking some meats. These motherfuckers been drinking Bud Light.
oh, hold on.
I told you 316.
Give this guy the microphone. What's the numbers, Eddie Money?
He's averaging 316 at bat. Right now, he's in this game is 400, but he has 3 RBIs.
That's it, the whole year or today?
Yeah. No, a whole year
3 RBIs,
and no home runs.
0 home runs. No, I'm telling you, he's struggling.
Hey, he has
Struggling.
so far this year.
Yes. Yes, he did.
So that's who you're finding. The whole Angels.
I'm firing the whole. Every time Otani pitches is dog shit.
I love it. That makes me warm and fuzzy inside. Anytime the Angels struggle.
Rich, who you want to fire?
Well, Artie Moreno is a Wildcat.
Really? Artie Moreno's like 90 years
Is
old.
that who you're firing?
No.
Okay.
Who do you
You
want?
guys are putting me on the spot.
Here, I'll,
Okay,
I'll,
well,
I'll
Eddie will go
next.
first.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah,
next.
I got to think about
So
this. I want to fire a bunch of people.
I want
Go
to
ahead, bud.
fire Zion Williamson.
oh,
That's
And
a
if
great
you
fire.
guys haven't seen this, so in the group chat, we have a group chat, right? In the group chat, someone sent a interview with him
I
talking
did.
about how he said it right. Looked dead in the camera and said, "Oh, physically, I'm fine. Like I'm good physically, but I'm not gonna get back on the court till I'm like." And he's like, "Till I'm Zion," he said.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
does that mean?
So then
you kidding me?
I replied, and I'm like, please tell me this is from last year. And then yesterday, they pulled that shit up. That was last week.
last week.
And if you see, he's still doing the same shit. He's doing windmills before the
Oh,
game.
just for fun. In jeans, right? Like in jeans.
That's so stupid.
Reverse dunking, and he's like, listen, I can't be like explosive and like I'm fine, but you know I got to think about it, and I'm gonna hurt the team.
Didn't he say, I think I could be more effective on the bench cheering?
Cheering.
He said that?
Are you serious?
100%.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
something like that.
He's drinking Bud Light.
Don't.
He's
He drinks Bud Light, guys. That's 100%.
he has played 27 games in the last 172.
Are you
Wow.
serious?
It is something that's atrocious.
You know what, guys? Eddie does his homework when he comes.
There you go.
Let me tell
There
you,
go.
it's
That
disgusting.
makes AD look like an Iron Man.
It does. You know what? That's
Bang,
right there.
bang,
Right
bang.
there.
So I mean,
Whoa.
how do you, if you're a teammate,
Ooh.
how do you? I would and see him a windmill dunking before the game.
Yeah, and then you can't play?
I'm just
And
like,
then go back in the locker room.
it's just like crazy to me.
Yeah.
And
I mean-
not to mention he's the worst dressed guy in the NBA.
Well, there's a lot of those dudes. There's
No.
a lot of elegance in the league.
He's
I like elegant.
He's horrible. He's horrible. But that,
Wow.
I mean, I don't know who would want him on your team. I mean, at least Ben Simmons. Like
I was telling
Sucks.
a buddy yesterday, it's like OKC the other night, they were battling.
Oh, for sure.
Dude,
Are you kidding?
They were in it, and they pulled it out. Are they the youngest team? No, Houston.
Houston's the youngest,
youngest team.
Yep.
But OKC, I think, is the second or third. Dude, and they were in it.
Oh, yeah. And
They were dogs in there. It's like,
they have 5.
Well, they're playing again now. We're going to see them in about half an hour here, Richard.
They have like 5,000 draft picks coming up, too.
Yeah, they do.
But, I mean, it's really bad. How people haven't, like, really jumped on the bandwagon, the hate bandwagon at this point?
For Zion?
Of who? Zion?
Zion. It's disgusting
I
to
think
me.
people probably don't care. I mean,
I think it's an irrelevant city.
Yeah, I think people just look at Zion. I mean, you're not a guard. You're not someone that special. You're a highlight reel, if that, for dunks. But
I disagree.
No, he's a highlight reel.
No, I disagree. I think they're trying to play the Embiid card.
This is not that.
maybe
The Embiid card.
They might be trying to play that.
He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. But Zion is literally doing interviews saying, I'm okay.
Yeah, like his.
Embiid wasn't dunking before games.
There comes the sun. The sun has, the sun hasn't
Embiid
come out all day.
But their mindset, it's like he's got to get healthy.
Yeah,
He's got to get healthy. He's going to turn the corner. I'm sorry, man. If you blow out a shoe, you got to cut some LBs, man.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got to cut some
It's all-
LBs.
He
all
should
about
be
the
on
LBs.
Tight Nutrition.
He
All
should
about the
be
LBs.
TightNutrition.net, 100%. We gotta
You see I
turn-
popped
yeah.
that in there? I'm fucking like a natural at this shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
money.
yes.
Get on that right now.
Clip that shit.
I'm disgusted. You know what I watched last night? I watched
Should we tell everybody to get off our lawn?
Yes, yes. So I watched Game 2, Detroit Lions against Washington Redskins, and
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson got hurt.
What do you mean game 2?
Game 2.
Week 2.
Week
2. The dude
Threw me off, too.
looked like he tore something. He goes down, comes back in the game. The Dan Campbell's trying to get him off the field. He's going into the game, and they're trying to pull him off. Like, dude, that's what you want. You got
That's an NFL player versus an NBA player.
Got that dog in him.
especially nowadays.
I think it's the way he was raised.
Okay, that too. Shit.
maybe
Hutchinson. I don't know how Zion was. Hutchinson,
but still,
different.
I mean that goes to say. I mean,
Yeah,
and the NBA players are divas anyway.
I agree.
That's been said.
Yes.
So
factoids.
We know
Jay.
that. Who are you firing, Jay?
Who you
I'm
firing?
firing Draymond for
Again?
Draymond Green for saying that any bum would be on like the All-Star game, or making GMs or owners making them pay guaranteed big old contracts just because of the
Amount of games they play?
amount of games they play, right? So
yeah.
if
So
they
Draymond's excusing people taking nights off.
yes, exactly. But I mean,
course he
so
is.
I'm not too keen on the specifics.
Yeah.
I just heard like, hey man, you just have to play a certain amount of games to be qualified for certain awards.
To win awards.
Yes.
That's
so that's what I heard. So I mean, I don't know the number, but if you're hurt, you're hurt. I get it. But some people are clearly not hurt and just
yeah.
want rest. But then there's people that just want to have rest, but then just take off games. So I mean, there's a difference.
And that shows a fan. Let's say I'm not a fan of any one of these fucking teams.
Rafa.
I'm not. I'm not a fan.
yeah.
I like players,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
like the
yeah.
way they play, etc.
Yeah.
But that shows you that they don't care about the fans' money.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
How much do they pay to go and watch Curry and Thompson in Oakland?
Oh, it's
Or in San Francisco, wherever they're at now.
Yeah.
How much do those people pay?
A lot.
For them to not for Draymond to come out and say, "Oh well, shut the fuck up, man."
It's a card payment at least.
At least,
Yeah.
It is.
for sure.
So for him to say that, I mean, I think, like you said, I mean, coming from you, I think it's out of touch. I think he just doesn't know what I don't get it.
He doesn't care what fans think. They're just fans. That's fine. They're paying. If
Yeah.
the fans don't go, then guess who doesn't get paid?
Yeah.
Your contracts aren't going to be that big.
But then to talk about bums, like as if the top 10 players in the NBA are only the
only relevant
people.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, like, what are you talking about? You're not even the best player on your team.
Are we talking about Draymond?
Yeah.
Draymond, yeah,
okay.
yeah. So it's like,
So
You're fired, guy.
today, and I don't know if this is going to be effective or whatever, but The Dallas Mavericks got fined $750,000. And I don't care if you're a billionaire. That is not a cheap fine.
So
they got fined for not playing guys the last game of the season.
And I also heard
If you're a billionaire,
so Luka
you
was
find that in your couch.
true.
And I'll tell you why they did it, by the way.
But Luka was upset about it, right?
about the fine?
No, about
Not playing.
About not playing.
About the guys not playing.
So how does that even? So how does that
Who
get
did not
passed?
play? I
So
missed
this
this.
is so they like Hardaway didn't play, Wood didn't play, all their key guys
Down
didn't
the
play.
stretch?
Luka played.
Yes.
Play
Yeah.
in?
So they needed to win a game. They still had
Yeah.
2 games in. They had 2 games to go or whatever,
Right,
and they
right.
benched them. So the thing was, they needed to win, tiebreaker, all sorts of bullshit.
Yeah.
The Dallas Mavericks owed a pick to the New York Knicks, but it's top 10 protected. If they
They
lost,
sandbagged.
They sandbagged the last 2 games, which would put them in the lottery, in the first 10.
Okay, I didn't know that part, but
It doesn't matter. You have a fucking chance at a playoff spot.
yeah.
That is
So
tanking
I heard
to the highest level.
I don't know if it was fake or not, but I saw a post where it said Luka was mad about it, or like kind of like,
Oh,
What-
he
what's
came
up?
out and cleared that up.
yeah. So how does that even happen with Mark Cuban and they're so transparent? Kind of. I mean, Mark Cuban.
They
is
were
so
in the Western Conference Finals last year.
And they were the 4 seed or 5 seed when they traded for Kyrie. And we said it
wouldn't work.
before it happened, that
how-
it would not work.
So how does that happen?
They tanked. And they
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Mark Cuban is like, I'm cutting my losses.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I agree.
That's
He's
it.
not going to re-sign Kyrie. He can
goes,
say
"I
it. He's not going to
tried,
sign
I
him.
tried. This is all bad.
But how can you try and be like, hey man, I tried, so like go lucky
Because
when you
went
know that
from
wasn't going to work.
You went
Everyone knew it
Because
wasn't
they
going to
were
work.
going
We
for
knew
the
it wasn't gonna work.
4 or 5 seed.
You can't go from
And
the
they
4.
kept losing.
Right.
Yes,
That's it.
Every game together, they kept losing.
Dude, they went from the 4 to the 12, and they're sitting there at 12. And they need to win out. Thunder need to lose one of the last 2 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
They were like, fuck it. You know what? I'm not going to re-sign Kyrie.
cut
Let
his
me get
losses.
yeah,
Cut his
that's
losses.
it. That's it. Rich is 100% right.
Yeah, that's
great firing over there, Jay. Eddie Money, who do you got? Who you firing?
Before I go, Inspire wants to fire the Ravens for the OBJ contract.
Oh, that's a great
yes.
firing.
OBJ is trash,
Overpaid,
man.
overpaid to hopefully keep Lamar. We'll get on that in a little bit.
Saw the press conference today. Really,
We'll get
There
on
was,
that.
there was
and-
one today.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
a joke.
But,
Okay, so we'll get on that after this, and then maybe they can chime in on that as well.
yeah, I'm gonna fire Shaq for saying that Angel Reese is the best LSU athlete to ever come out of LSU.
He's
Great
out of his
firing.
fucking mind.
Great fire.
Okay, besides it, him. Okay,
Yes.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim. I mean, not Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Chris Jackson, and then
Talk
what?
about Shaq.
And then whatever he and then whatever he changed his name to, right? Abdul Rauf or whatever.
No, it was Chris Jackson.
It was Chris Jackson.
Yeah.
Then Sharif.
No,
Abdul-
then
no.
that was
Cal.
yes, that was Cal, and that was Grizzlies.
Mahmoud.
Abdul Rauf.
Boom.
Yes. No, Chris Jackson. So you have Chris Jackson, Shaq, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase.
And you even say Joe Burrow.
gonna
Wait,
say-
No, I'm getting there.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
getting there.
okay.
It's fucking Joe Burrow. It's dudes.
Yeah.
It's dudes. By the way, guys, if you're in on the Miami game who were down 5, are now up 8 with the Rock. Probably going to cover tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Here we
yeah. Eddie Money got in on that.
So, but here's the thing. I mean, it's knowledge that everyone knows. Like they're related, right?
Ooh, that's a cool
Wait,
That's
is
her
that true?
niece. Yes, yes.
Wait, is that true though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's legit.
They're related.
That's his
Shaq's
niece, right?
6'7". Like it's got to be close, right?
Yeah, that's his niece. That's
And
his
she's
niece.
gross too, so yeah, that's related.
Wow.
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
Hey, the Blue Mountains are running.
Bro, you can say whatever you want.
I don't know how it came up on my Instagram feed. I saw her in a bikini.
Oof,
I didn't see it.
hot,
Oh
right?
my goodness.
Oh, my God. And you didn't share that with the group chat. Why?
But I digress.
Yes,
You forgot. Come on, man.
that's a great. You know, I'm a huge Shaq fan. I think he's
Yes,
awesome. but
Shaq's.
I don't know what he's doing there, man.
I think he had to just say it just to say it.
Yeah, Uncle, say something
Well,
for me.
Lolo Jones is the one that was like, stop.
She's hot too.
She was like, yes. So she was like, let's pump the brakes. She's not, and then she named like,
18 other athletes
Yeah.
from
He knows
LSU.
her
Yeah.
athletes out of
His,
LSU.
his argument was that she was one of the only ones
yeah,
that won
yeah,
the
that's what she said
national-
it.
like brought the championship home. And so he was like,
They've
the only
won
other-
like 2 titles in the last like 5 years. What the fuck's he
yeah,
talking
I know,
about?
I don't know.
LSU?
Women's.
Yeah,
They did?
I think so.
When was the last time? I don't
know. We were watching. They were showing that game. We were at Julio's last week.
Yeah.
One of our sponsors, by the way. And the coach, who's kind of she dresses all,
crazy.
It said on the bottom, national champion, maybe 2017 or something.
It wasn't with LSU though.
Oh, it wasn't with LSU. I apologize. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
All right.
I don't
Well, and listen, that's a whole
fucked up.
That's a whole nother conversation
Yeah.
that Rafa has an argument with. Like, you don't have to be win championships to be considered the best. That's a big argument.
And basketball is different.
Well, are you
Robert Horry, don't do this.
are you ready to fire someone, Richard?
No, okay.
okay.
Richard's not firing anyone.
Yes,
Miami Heat are going to cover here.
That was,
Up 10.
you know what? I think that was a solid "you're fired" segment.
Yeah,
That's
pretty good.
All legit.
That was legit.
I want to
There
fire.
was a lot of involvement
Yeah,
there.
that was.
I want to fire the Angels every day.
Every week.
Shift me off.
every day. And anyone out there in YouTube land has
Yeah.
any other firings? Well, anyone out there? Hello, YouTube world.
What is Zach? Zach's inside. What does he
What's
have?
Zach doing?
while
Did he come
ago,
here to
Zach-
babysit?
I know.
Zach came here to babysit?
Zach came here to eat.
Zach came here to eat and babysit.
Yeah. Zach came here to eat and look at the sunset.
Apparently,
What-
I didn't know this, but Zach has priors on the mic.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not gonna-
Give the mic back to this dude. No. So, what were you going to say, anybody?
Oh no, Zach was in the comments earlier saying shout out Richard Dice.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
And,
And now you're going to clown him?
Number 27, Jenny Finch.
Jenny Finch.
Who said that?
Zach.
Shocker. No shock.
From?
No shock.
Hey, Jenny Finch is the baddest softball player ever.
Yes, from you.
Ever.
Who's she married to? Who's Jenny Finch
Also,
married
I think
to?
some random dude.
No, he's not a random.
Yeah,
He's
Not?
he's
Oh, I
a-
saw their Instagram the other day.
Yeah, he's a big deal.
Yeah.
Hockey.
I want to say hockey.
Yeah, but anyway, shout out to U of A. Shout out to the Wildcats. Shout out to Jenny. Great job, Zach. Good pull. Great pull
I was
on
thinking we
that.
It
have
doesn't shock
Zero
me.
in here.
Hey, Uncle Zero.
Where's he at with the Batman suit?
Well,
Did he spend that money already?
Is he at Damon's?
he's waiting for us to go to David. What,
Oh,
what do you have to say,
You got to
Zero?
say something, Eddie.
Well, no, he's gonna take us. We probably
Eddie's
Okay,
been
well, hey,
out free man all week. Dice is a free man.
Yeah,
I'm included in that us because
Yeah.
I still,
all right.
I still owe you a spaghetti
Oh,
factory.
we'll take care of that. We'll take care of that.
So that's
You still owe me Del Rey's.
oh, that's right. I
All
still
right,
owe you
listen.
Del
If
Rey.
if we keep going on with this, Eddie's gonna
Any
owe
money you owe me,
everybody.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Eddie's gonna owe everyone after
Literally
this.
a 5-year plan.
every time we invite you, you can't go. So
Hey,
Oh,
that
dagger.
is you're fired, right? Brought to you by
Coors Light again.
Coors Light again.
Coors Light sponsoring some segments here this week, baby.
Yes, let's get into our favorite segment of the night. We always love talking NFL football, but it's brought to you by CustomCars.com. Custom with the K, Cars with the Z. Thank you for your sponsorship. But let's get into NFL offseason talk. We love talking NFL football on this show, and let's get right into it. We just said it. OBJ signed to the Ravens. They had a press conference today.
Stupid money. $15 million guaranteed.
really?
Ridiculous.
What do you think, Rich?
I'll tell you who's not getting fired is OBJ's agent.
For sure, never.
Wow.
Yes.
Got
But
max money.
did he try that
Wow.
that hard though?
He got $15 million. Nobody wanted to give him anything.
Yeah, that's.
but the Ravens are
I
dumb.
saw
I mean,
where it was like $3 million in guaranteed, or no, 18 million guaranteed, but like 15 million base or something like
Here's
that.
the thing.
So I was like,
they're using it as like
For Lamar.
Allure.
for Lamar.
A lure.
But I would be so pissed off if I'm Lamar. I'm like, you're paying everyone but me. Like, okay, great, you got a freaking receiver for me, but I want money.
no,
So it's
Nope.
freaking. I don't get it.
Nope.
I don't get it.
you're wrong. You're wrong.
About
What? No one's questioning Lamar's ability or anything. You
Spit it
gotta
out, Rich.
let go. Today,
Junior. I was going to do that to him, but he's a guest.
Please,
Okay.
do it.
All right.
He's got to have some good people around and be like, look, homie, you're not getting Deshaun money. You're just not doing it. You're not
no
doing
one
it.
should be getting Deshaun
Take the
money.
three,
Patrick
Take
Mahomes.
the 3. What did he say? 3 for like 130 or 120?
Okay, he said that he said I never got that. 3 for 115,
Yeah.
115 for 3.
I thought he was the one that put it out.
No, somebody put it out. He retweeted and said I never got offered that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. So here's the deal with this whole thing.
I agree with you, though.
It is a shit show at this point, right?
And the
Do you
thing
think
is,
it's because he doesn't have an
The
agent?
thing is the Ravens
Yes.
front office is not a shit show.
It's not.
They're not.
They're fucking. They
They're
always
not.
hit.
Well, I saw the press conference, and OBJ's like, "Listen, I signed here, thinking that this will get done. It's 100% the reason I signed. I want to play with Lamar." He goes, "Hi, Lamar," and then the GM came on and said, "Listen, we've never changed how we felt about Lamar Jackson. We love Lamar Jackson. We don't think we can be better with any other quarterback. Our plans are with Lamar." They're saying all the right things, but I told you this, Rafa, a long time ago. He can't get out of his own head with this Deshaun Watson contract. It's a horrible contract.
Do we know that, or is just that the rumor?
It
Come on,
seems.
If he
why
says-
wouldn't it be done?
It's the word.
Well, if
unless
he's-
you're saying he needs an agent, that's the only reason.
If he says that he didn't get offered 3 years, 115, if he didn't get offered that, then that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Well, I
he
think
missed the end of the season the last 2 years.
I agree
Yeah.
with you, and I want to go out there on a limb and say that he purposely missed the end of the season.
This year?
that's a bold,
That's a bold statement.
Yes, yes.
Well, let's
I think he did,
tag
What?
team.
Why?
because if you watch week 1,
Protecting his investment.
100%, he's protecting
course,
his
yeah.
money. If
That's
you
it.
watch him week 1, he played the Jets, right? And you watch the first half of that game. I watched the entire first half of that game.
Shocker.
You know why? So, okay, we have money on the Ravens, and I'm watching this game, and I'm literally, the guys that I'm watching it with, he's like, dude, he could have ran there. He could have ran there.
Week 1?
He could have ran there. Very first game of the season. He made it a point that he was not going to put himself in harm's way. So when he got hurt a little bit, he probably could have come back week 16 or 17 because every week is, he's questionable. He went from doubtful, he went from out to doubtful to questionable.
We're going to dive in right now because I got a rebuttal.
Okay.
There you go.
The rebuttal is if he had an agent, they would have started that a year ago.
All right.
So instead, is it his mom? I don't know.
He's saying it's his mom, but he's in charge.
Well,
Is it like
whatever
Kawhi
it
with his
is.
uncle? Like
Something
that?
like that. Yes.
Oh.
It's something.
It's really bad.
They start that. You pay somebody to start that a year before.
Yes.
It's time.
Right.
So he can. All his job is to play.
I said this on episode 10. He needs to
And-
hire Deshaun Watson's agent. That's what fixes this whole shit. And he'll
Or
be
his
like,
masseuse.
Oh,
Masseuse says-
This is.
Masseuse
says-
says-
I mean, it's only 61 people.
It's plural for all
Yeah.
you English majors
Yes.
out
Yes.
there.
But let's tag team that whole thing, right?
We're
And-
doing a lot of stuff tonight. We're
I love it.
smoking meat.
I love it so far.
We're
I love it.
tag teaming
Okay.
shit.
I love it.
Smoking.
Jeez,
But-
all with a Coors Light can.
But the whole Ben Roethlisberger came out in the news, and he gave. I think he has a podcast. Like everyone has. So some reason everyone has podcasts. I mean, come on.
Well, I'm sitting in one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For some reason, everyone has one.
Yes. Okay. But he came out and
Roberto.
he gave a whole
Spiel.
a whole
Ben?
pie charts and everything, and be like, listen, no one, obviously he's not accurate and he can't do this. He's a runner and this and that and this and that. Just trashed Lamar, sort
Really?
of. Sort of like backhanded compliments.
Well,
like that's not
so-
who he is.
So can I say what I thought of? I just saw a clip of it, and
Yeah.
I went straight to the comments.
Yeah.
and it was like, Ben is a rapist, whatever.
Oh, haters,
yeah.
yeah.
So I was like, look at, why can't he say what's true? Why can't he say what everyone else is thinking? What Roth was thinking?
What
he
I
said
said,
exactly
fuck,
what he said.
but here's
Except
why,
he's Ben Roethlisberger, so people
but
are going
here's
to
why
listen.
you can't say it.
Why?
Because the stats are completely wrong. He's better than Ben Roethlisberger
But-
in
Oh,
every
no,
category.
right?
But why does that have to be against him? Why can't it be anybody? Why can't?
Because Ben Roethlisberger is the one who came out and smacked
so
talk shit.
he can't say it because, but he's saying it coming out like, hey, I'm not trying to compare myself. I'm just saying, hey, this is why defenses are not scared of him. That's why they dropped the safety. That's why people drop
He's
safeties.
1-3 in the playoffs.
Yeah, so
Lamar?
Yeah.
no matter who it was, just because it was Ben Roethlisberger, they automatically
only gonna
compared
get
both of
slower.
them.
Well, listen,
I agree. I
only
agree.
gonna
yes,
get
I'm not going to
slower.
talk shit about a guy's, body, because what do people do? They're immediately going to fucking say,
true.
Well, look at you, Eddie.
But I don't know the whole interview. So
You
what
got to be ready
Okay,
for
but
that.
if
he
you're
asked it? I don't know.
It doesn't matter. If Ben can say whatever the fuck he wants because he won the Super Bowl. And he won a Super Bowl in his first 6 seasons, which Lamar has lost 3 playoff games.
There was critiques about that too. They said some stats that were like he was.
Oh, no, he hardly threw the ball.
Yeah.
Dude, he was
But it's
15-1
like
as a rookie.
people are ignoring
they had a stout defense.
People
There's
are
no
ignoring,
doubt about it.
People are ignoring what he
Ben
said.
Roethlisberger.
Oh, yeah.
And they straight compare
No one's
Lamar
ignoring
to
what
him.
he said.
No,
He came out and critiqued Lamar. He's not this. He's not that. He's
Well, it's
not
like
this.
when Orlovsky
and-
critiques guys. They're like, you
stepped
suck.
out of bounds.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
But that's
these are the
different.
stats.
That's
just giving
Orlovsky's
numbers.
job. He's a freaking analyst. His job is to analyze. So he has to do that.
Ben Roethlisberger, whether I agree or not, is a Hall of Famer.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
His words have some weight.
They
he
do.
listens
Yes.
to Trent Dilfer, for Christ's sake.
I know you literally Trent Dilfer. Come on.
Also Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not
Oh, yeah.
saying none of that's true, but just be prepared. People are
For backlash.
People are immediately.
Well, I don't think anybody's dumb in the podcast game or the analyst game of getting backlash. That's just the way it is.
I think a lot of people were actually shocked when you put those numbers up against each other. Everyone's like, "Whoa!" Maybe.
But those were
Lamar's-
Ben's first 6 years, and Ben's first 3 seasons. He was in a
he was a game manager.
Yeah, that's what he was. That was his
Well,
job.
yeah.
He made plays,
And to
when
get-
it was, and I
Yes.
hate the Steelers.
Bro, and he probably averaged his rookie season like 14 attempts. But they were 15-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next year he won the Super Bowl. So he won the Super Bowl. So they're comparing his first 6 years. Why don't you take Roethlisberger year 7 to 10 and compare those stats to Lamar's? He's right. Lamar can't throw an accurate ball. That's right. You can critique, he doesn't have a first-round pick. Fucking Hollywood Brown was a first-round pick, and he asked to be traded. And they played football when they were kids together. And he asked to be traded. So when you ask to be traded, what does that tell you?
It tells you that
you were on a
don't
good
want to live
fucking
in.
team.
You don't want to live in Baltimore. I
That's
don't know.
not
you
what
don't,
that
you don't,
is.
You don't
But
like
the-
crab
but
cakes.
the thing is Baltimore is the perfect spot for him.
For Lamar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I agree. The coach is great. Defense is always top 10.
Mark Andrews,
Listen,
they run the ball and play defense.
but
It's perfect for him.
Eddie Money, which his famous quote on this show
No
is,
pass catchers.
he has the worst pass catchers.
ESPN Fantasy Football also tweeted out like his options, and they listed it as pass catchers as well.
And his pass, and they're horrible.
For Lamar?
Zach Attack, can you come over here? Let's introduce LZ to the family and also bring me a beer.
Grab a beer for Eddie.
Yes,
Schmlacker.
2 beers. I'm just saying, I was kind of shocked when you put those numbers up. I was like, whoa. That's
For who? For
Lamar's numbers aren't horrific. They're actually really good.
They're not, but he hasn't finished the last 2 seasons, and he's lost 3 fucking playoff games.
I would kill for my quarterback to lose 3 playoff games.
You'd kill for them to fucking win 8
Be in
games.
one.
Exactly.
I agree with you.
He had to get there. You
Yeah.
had to get to the. You have to get to the playoffs to lose a playoff game. How about that? And he was or is the most dynamic quarterback in the league.
I agree with you.
So
I like Lamar
he's overvaluing himself.
in certain positions, right? I'm not going to say he's...
He's just getting bad advice right now.
You know,
That's it.
this goes back to episode 22. Everyone needs
An agent.
a no man or someone that's going to tell you the truth and not what you want to hear. And that's what he doesn't have. Bring.
All we do is
Lincoln.
tell each other no.
Yes.
Yeah, we got too many. No, man.
To nobody, we like to introduce one of our biggest fans.
There you go.
Lincoln's in the house.
Woo,
What's
woo,
up?
woo, woo.
What's up, Lincoln?
This is a sweet shirt, Lincoln.
Named after Rafa's favorite coach in the college football.
Oh, I thought you were saying my favorite president
Name
of all time,
one
Abraham
song,
Lincoln.
Lincoln. One.
Name one song.
One.
Red
Name
Hot
one
Chili-
song. Name one song.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Fucking poser.
Shout out to Zach and Lincoln. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Lincoln, I hope you enjoy the show. Give him a cigar and a Coors Light.
There you go.
Give him a Coors.
Yes, a banquet beer.
No, Colorado Kool-Aid.
Colorado Kool-Aid. So, listen, there's a lot of stuff going around. Let's tie a bow on this bitch, and let's say what's going to happen. What's your final analysis on Lamar?
I said last week Lamar should go to the Colts. This week you see everybody running with it, right?
A lot of people are talking about it.
Oh, it's on ESPN.
But they got OBJ.
No. Last week I said though Lamar would be awesome on the Colts.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
And
bad.
now
My bad.
everybody this week now, and Irsay came out and said we're not getting Lamar.
Oh, yes.
So that's what he said. He said we go through the draft. We're not paying all that money. I think they will sign him because they signed OBJ.
Yeah.
And they can still draft another receiver. They don't. What else do they need? In reality, they can sit back and wait on defense. They're that good.
They're really
overall.
good.
No,
They're good.
The
on
Ravens.
defense
really good on
every
defense.
year,
Oh, yeah.
They're
no
good on
matter
defense.
what.
It doesn't matter who
No
it is.
matter
It's just
what.
they're just plugging in dudes. They come
Harbaugh is
A great coach.
an awesome coach.
Great coach.
Gotta
Top
love
3
that
in the
kid.
league.
Listen, man.
What's the next subject? We're done here.
Buda Baker
Today, tweeted out.
Buddha?
Buda.
I like saying Bubby Brooks. Go ahead.
Rafa and I finish each other's sentences.
Buda.
So Buddha tweeted out today that he is done in Arizona and he wants out. He wants out of P-Town.
Uh-oh.
Bye.
And dude, he's the leader of that entire team.
He's good.
He's
Very good.
Once they're done,
yeah.
So what are you going to give this guy? What do you give for him?
He's a safety. You can't give anything more than a 3rd-round pick for Buda Baker. And
Are the Raiders involved?
oh man, they should be.
fuck up. No.
They should be. I mean, we need
You guys were
we need-
jerking off DeAndre Hopkins coming to the Raiders.
That's
He
true.
said
You
That's
guys-
true.
$3
That's true.
million dollar
Not me.
cap hit this year.
That's
not
true.
me. Not me.
30.
Not
he
me.
said he will restructure. He's the one who said it, not me. He said he will.
He said, yeah, he did say he would restructure.
I will restructure my contract. So chew on that.
Buda Baker also wants to be the highest paid safety.
Oh, he's out of his
Oh,
mind.
really?
Wow.
I'd take Kyle Hamilton over him any day of the week.
From
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. No, listen, safeties. There's a ton of safeties. I feel like safeties.
Know your audience.
Yeah, like there's a ton of.
Hashtag Bud Light.
Is he really? Is he Cam Chancellor? I mean, is he?
No way.
Exactly. Is he Brandon Sanders? Is he? I mean, you think
Bob
about.
Sanders.
Oh yeah, Brandon from the cat.
Bob Sanders.
Bob Sanders.
Bob
was
Sanders.
game changer. Troy Polamalu, strong safety, game changer. Buda Baker's not that. He's not that.
He got tracked down
Oh, that's right.
by
But
DJ Metcalf.
yes, that was
That was
An amazing play.
That was an amazing play. But listen, the Cardinals are a mess right now. There's a ton. They're
Just blow it up. If I'm the
But
Cardinals, blow it up.
But the Suns,
There's-
we got KD. We're doing it.
The Cardinals are sitting in the 3 spot.
Are
Right?
they?
Yeah, they're
In
the 3
draft.
pick.
And everyone wants to move up. There's a shit ton of rumors about
Dude,
that.
they can get the world for the 3 pick.
They should trade out of that pick.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you need to see who goes 1. And once you see who goes 1, then it's like, okay, if let's say fucking miraculously they take, which I know they're not, right?
Yeah.
And I would never.
What?
If
What?
they take AR-15 at 1, if anybody,
Who?
Carolina, if Carolina took, I was telling Eddie, if
That would be Baker Mayfield-esque.
right, okay,
Yeah.
but if
Ooh.
they
You
came
remember
out,
that?
yeah, he just came out of
He
nowhere,
just came out of nowhere.
right?
It
But
was
if they
like,
take
ah.
AR-15, Arizona's pick becomes amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Because then everybody wants the 3.
Yes.
Everybody who needs a quarterback,
2-3.
Atlanta's giving you fucking everything for 3.
Yeah.
Because they're either going to get Stroud or Bryce Young. Atlanta's coming in there. Who else needs a quarterback? They're jumping in that spot.
Everyone wants.
And they will give you everything.
But here's like the hot rumor is that the Texans are not going to take a freaking quarterback at number 2, at the 2 spot.
Oh, yeah,
They're
D'Amico
talking-
said he likes
No
Will
way,
Anderson.
dude.
He likes
Wow.
Will Anderson.
If
Now
they
that
do
shakes
that,
up everything. No one can hear you, guy. By the way, you're just yelling,
You're
not
just-
into the
yeah,
mic.
You're just speaking gibberish.
You gotta speak into the
Yeah.
mic.
Hear me?
Hey, carry it.
You guys
Hold
know-
it.
No.
Hold it.
No.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. First timer.
That-
I'm a virgin.
6'4", 210,
So-
first timer.
Listen, D'Amico Ryans comes from the school of the 49ers. He
Yeah.
wants to build a defense. Now, I think it's a smoke screen, but how that would turn the draft on its fucking head.
Insane.
Because Bryce I think it's a done deal. He's going 1. Now, if for some crazy ass freaking reason,
You think Bryce is going 1?
yeah,
That's ridiculous.
after
Bryce is -5. What is it? -200 right now
Yeah.
to go to 1.
the score came out on the S2 test, he scored a 98.
Yeah.
Everyone,
I told you guys fucking 3 months ago, he was the smartest dude in this fucking draft.
so
He's
You guys
5.
watch the Manning
Passing
Academy?
Yes.
And Peyton and Eli were like, we like watching them, not coaching like college guys, but high school guys, how they give back
Yes.
to the game. And Peyton Manning was like, he's
amazing.
like,
Legit.
nothing you can say.
Yeah.
Nothing you can say about that dude.
Listen, nothing bad has been said about Bryce Young. Game person, only about his height and weight.
Dude, if he was
That's
6'2", 6'1", he'd be the fucking number 1 pick already. They would have picked already.
But to me, I think it's crazy because all you have is the quarterback from Stanford, Webb, or who was there at Houston.
Stop it.
Dad Davis
Stop
Mills.
it. Don't.
Mills and another Mills and Webb.
Now, let me ask you something. Houston, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
Houston has that, 12 pick?
2 and 12.
2 and 12. So what if at 12, because Hooker's climbing.
Yes,
What if at
he's
12,
going to the first round.
What if at 2, if he likes Will Anderson, what if he takes Will Anderson at 2, which
then
we all agree is bad because
Yeah.
he should take Stroud or Young. And then at 12, they can take Hooker.
But here's
Hooker's been as high as
I have
20.
a question.
Go ahead.
Is this Hooker's first blow up year?
Yeah, I never heard of him.
Did
before
I
this.
mean,
start
yeah.
last year?
Yes.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Yes, he
And
did.
He was a nobody.
Not that he was a nobody. The team
There's
was
film.
there's film.
Yeah.
Okay, what you really see with all these quarterbacks and their analysis, all these analysis, is that they need more than 1 year. Give me a 1 year guy, like didn't play, and then 1 year, and the guy blew it out of the water, right?
Yeah.
Look at what they do in the NFL. There's not enough.
It's not ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Coors Light?
Silver bullets.
So check this
Attaboy.
out. But here's a theory, which I don't think is a bad theory.
That's what turns me off about AR-15.
What?
Just that?
What?
He only started 14 games.
It was also the game film.
Yeah, okay.
It was also
All right.
the game film.
But let me give you my theory, and which I don't think it's a horrible theory. If you're being realistic with the Houston roster,
Okay.
and you're thinking, listen, we are not a quarterback away from turning this around.
Right.
They're not.
Then, and you think you're gonna suck, and you're D'Amico Ryans, you want to turn this thing around, but you got to be realistic. Then maybe you go Will Anderson with number 2, and you go into the quarterback class. The quarterback class is really good next year, and you're in the May, Williams, and there's a couple other dudes.
No.
And you go into that sweepstakes next year, and you build your team.
But that's just
and then next year you get a quarterback.
Think you're going to have the number 1 pick next year?
I know. Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
You're gonna be in the top 5.
You can get more value for Will Anderson because you can trade down because everyone else is trying to get a quarterback. You can trade down and get Will Anderson. I'm guessing. I don't know a fucking thing. But you can trade down.
So you think they should trade out of 2? I think if you don't love,
If you want Will Anderson, there's people that will pay for 2 and 3,
like
agree.
and you get more.
Arizona,
like Rafa
but
said.
Arizona's at 3. Will Anderson doesn't get past 3 unless they want Carter.
Agree.
So, and I don't think they.
Oh, you're right.
So Arizona, if you don't take Anderson at 2, then he's more than likely going to Arizona unless you blow Arizona out of the water.
Yeah.
Who can come in? Is Atlanta going to come into 3? So they're going to give you their 8. They give you their 2nd round pick. They got to give you the works for you to not take Will.
A year ago, I was so high on Will Anderson.
And then you saw him play a couple times.
I saw him play, and I was like, man.
Did you? Okay, but I remember when you said that.
Yeah.
But when you watch the game tape on Will Anderson, it's literally a double team every fucking time.
Yeah.
He's getting double teamed every time. He's getting chipped by the fucking tight end.
Yeah.
He's getting hit with the receiver coming across.
yeah.
That's going to happen again.
100%. But do you take him away? You penalize him for that?
Here's what's great about Will Anderson.
You try to get the best value for everything. I don't know if Will Anderson is the best value at 3. Are we talking about 3 or 2?
Houston at 2 or 3.
I think you know what he is. You know what Will Anderson is at 2 or 3. He's the safest pick because he's a solid vato. He's a great dude. He's gonna be in the community. He is. I mean, it's a known fact.
No, he's a good guy.
He's a good dude.
And his interviews are awesome.
And you're not gonna miss. He's gonna be
who else's
solid.
interviews are awesome? AR-15.
Well, if you want to start talking about it, I mean, he came out today.
I didn't watch the videos you sent, but
crank caller.
So well, let's get off. The Arizona thing. And let's go. We always talk about AR-15. AR-15 came out today and wrote a letter to all GMs.
I'm going to address this after he says
really?
about it.
He wrote a letter to all GMs and said, listen, I hear my critics. I know what I have to work on. I know I need to be more accurate. But he said, there's one thing I do know. No one's going to work harder than me to fix those issues. Okay. And I saw an interview, and everything's coming out. He wants to be a fireman.
I saw the interview, man. I mean, nice kid.
The dude,
good kid.
He's saying all the right things. And
do you know who said all the right things? Mitchell Trubisky.
Something different.
but dude, when you write a letter because you suck,
you can't say that.
He wrote a letter because he sucked.
You can't.
Dude,
hold on. You can't. Okay, you can't compare the two. Mitch Trubisky over AR-15, just athletic wise,
bro. I don't care.
Come on,
bro. I don't want my quarterback to be super athletic. I want my defensive end and my linebackers and my corners to be super athletic.
I
my receiver.
I get it.
I don't want that. When you have to write a letter, by the way, there was a guy who came out a month ago, and I said it on here, and he said, hey, this is exactly what he said.
Yeah.
He said, don't get mad if your team drafts AR-15 if he doesn't pan out, because he could. That is the dumbest fucking thing ever. And then this guy comes and he comes and writes a letter, and he says, hey, guys, I know I can't throw for shit. I'm just going to paraphrase it for you because he didn't say this.
Yeah.
But he practically said it. I know I have things to work on, but with enough work, and I'm going to put in all the work to try and do it. It doesn't matter.
So speaking of Dan Orlovsky.
We weren't, but okay. We were earlier.
We talked about
We
him.
were.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He came out and said it today.
What?
He said that if Bryce, he thinks Bryce is going first. He says 100% he's the best quarterback.
Bryce is favored to go first right now.
I think he's the best quarterback, but I don't think he goes first.
Guys,
I think Stroud
he's too small.
I agree with you. And Frank Reich likes big quarterbacks. And the comment that he made last week, where Eddie quoted it as Frank Reich saying, I like Anthony Richardson. To me, if I'm the coach of Carolina and I came out and said that, and my GM and my owner don't draft him, we draft Stroud and we go 2-14, 2-15, and the next year we go 4-13. You can't fucking fire me because I told you I wanted AR-15.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So Dan Orlovsky.
I wouldn't draft.
Let me finish my thought. You're in the bathroom. Let me.
I want to see Eddie. I want to hear Eddie.
So Dan Orlovsky came out and said, Bryce Young, number 1. He goes, he said this, if I'm Houston, I'm taking AR-15, and he put a whole bunch of film. This is why he runs this. He runs this. He backed it up. Listen, I'm telling you what.
Did you agree with it?
No, I wouldn't take him number 2.
He did.
I wouldn't take him number 2. I would not take him number 2.
I love it.
I wouldn't. But I don't hate the whole not taking a quarterback at 2 for Houston. I don't hate that.
I agree.
Okay.
Just an announcement. I'm going from scotch to rum. Go ahead.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
As you were.
You sound like a Puerto Rican right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
When was the last project QB with 1 year of film on
Mitchell
the book?
Trubisky.
Brock Purdy.
Mitchell Trubisky. Brock Purdy started.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's a good question, though.
this is
That's a great question. Great question.
No, think about it. What do you
Brock
say?
Purdy
How about
was
this?
the
How
last
about this?
pick.
How
Say it
about
again.
this?
Dice. Say it again. Say it again.
What was the last quarterback project to come out of the
That
draft?
played 1 year.
That had 1 year of film.
That had 1 year of film. Shit, I can't think about it, but I agree that AR-15 is not ready, and so did freaking Dan Orlovsky. He said he shouldn't play next year.
Don't
should sit.
dismiss my fucking question.
Zero said Burrow.
Joe
Oh.
Burrow, that's a good one. Started 1 year.
Joe Burrow was also a really high recruit at Ohio State.
Well,
He
what is,
was.
what is AR-15?
Not a high recruit.
He's not.
If
He
you
was at Florida, so no.
if you
He didn't play over Kyle
Josh
Trask,
Allen?
bro.
Oh, you're right.
No,
Come on.
Josh Allen had 2 years of film, right? He was
2 years of
he
film.
Was good,
Yes.
or whatever.
Yes.
So it's
Dude, if sorry, Rich.
no go.
If
go.
Josh Allen wasn't good, people wouldn't even take a look at AR-15 because he's like, they're trying to compare it to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not the same. That guy runs.
I'm gonna tell
all
you
the
right
fucking
now,
time.
the jury's still out on Josh Allen.
Agree.
I disagree
I don't.
Why?
because going
Because
into
of Pat Mahomes. He's got to
yes,
Pat Mahomes?
yes,
That's fair.
yes,
That's
yes,
fair.
and Joe Burrow. So he's not those two guys, but he's the next tier there. Let's not
Who?
Josh Allen. Don't discredit him.
Josh
that
Allen
game
is
he
a
played.
bad man.
You
He's
think
He's bad.
think that in 3 years into the league, AR-15 is going to put that show that Josh Allen put in that game against KC?
Let's
No.
ask Eddie.
No fucking way.
Super possible.
But
Dude.
here's the thing: Buffalo has gone out of their way
to
to build
You're right.
around him.
Well, if you're getting, that's exactly what, just like the Ravens and what they did to Lamar. You have to change your offense, and that's what Orlovsky said. This is the offense that Houston wants to run, and he fits in Houston's scheme.
Do you blame Buffalo for
I don't think
transforming
that's
their?
the offense that Houston wants.
That's
Do you
exactly.
blame Buffalo for doing that, though?
He showed Houston's offense and what they want to do, and then he showed.
We're talking about Houston, homie.
Yeah, I know.
The Bills have like a lineage, good
Okay, so
ownership.
but do you blame the Bills for lining up their whatever they're going to do for Josh Allen?
No, they got their quarterback. Whether he pans out or not is up to Patrick Mahomes.
Dude, I
and
think
Joe
he's
Burrow.
he went in this year.
But they got Diggs. Who's
Davis, they have guys.
They have
Knox,
dudes.
they have guys. They don't have a fucking running game though, which
No.
would help Josh Allen.
That's
That would
the
help him.
problem.
That would.
That's the
They don't
problem.
have an offensive line,
Fucking
which is why he has to
Singletary
take off
Moss
and run.
Killed me in fantasy, those bastards.
Oh god. Oh shit.
So, listen, that's my theory about Houston and AR-15. I thought it was a G move, that letter thing. He's doing great interviews.
Has it happened?
You know
before?
what? That's
Has it
like
happened before?
that's like taking a chick home from the bar and you're like, listen, I'm just letting you know I might not go the full 4 minutes. I'm just letting you know in
I'm
advance.
gonna work on it.
But I'm gonna work on it for next time.
Eddie,
Dude, he sent a letter saying he sucks,
That's
but he's
not
gonna work
what
on
it
it.
said.
So has that been
It's not what it said.
Eddie? So has that
Have
been
you
done
seen
before?
my performance?
I've never heard of it. I've never heard of anyone writing a letter to the GMs.
No.
No, because who
That
the
doesn't-
fuck
but you know-
would
but you know
write
what?
it?
That's admitting
He
you're
sucks.
so far
No,
away.
no, I don't say
I'm
that.
A good
I don't.
guy.
Yeah,
I see it as
You know what? He's fighting for his fucking. He's telling you.
I think-
I get it.
I
I
think-
like the move,
Yeah.
but it says something.
Of course it does. You don't think it says anything?
you publishing that automatically says something.
Everyone
but
said,
who
he's
has the
saying
guts
this
to
is
say
what
that?
He's saying. I
Yeah.
hear all the critics.
Yeah.
I hear it, and I'm gonna. I know I have work to do, which everyone
Yeah.
knows. That's
Yeah.
not a secret.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm gonna fix that, and I'm not gonna work harder than anyone else to fix it.
Yeah.
I think it's a great freaking move. I don't
That
see.
dude's got a cannon.
He's also 6'5".
You know
He's
who
also
else had a
245.
cannon?
Don't say it.
Jeff
don't
George.
Say it. Don't.
Beat me to it, Captain.
Yeah, Jeff
You
George.
son of a
Listen,
fuck.
there's a ton of
Jay Schrader,
there's a ton of
Bro.
things that go into
Jamarcus Russell.
Joey Buttafuoco,
Yeah.
I think you.
Carmine Ragusa,
So listen, it is
also known
7:06.
as the Big Ragu.
It's 7:06. I have texted Michael Brown. I had a special engagement or a special message for somebody at 7:00 that I want to give a shout out to, but I want to make sure that they're watching over there in Silmarland.
There you go.
Oh,
So-
Juanita?
Yeah, thank you for spoiling the surprise. I'm just kidding.
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Well, they're gonna have to rewind it, I guess. But I want to give a special shout out. Listen, my wife. We had a special birthday party tonight that I didn't make, and my wife is not very happy with me. But I'm just only following Patrick Bet-David's advice that you have to be consistent to be great. And we are 27 in, and
And didn't he say something about every wife hates their husband, so it doesn't matter.
Something like that.
Yeah,
That's facts.
that's factual.
Okay, but I just got the confirmation from MB. They're watching us live.
There
in
you go.
Sylmar.
Ayo.
So I want to give a special shout out to a very special lady who I've known for over
Christ. A long time.
34 years, I believe it is.
Holy mackerel.
34 years, and a
I
happy
said mackerel.
birthday to Juanita Talavera. I hope you're having a great birthday.
Happy 40th, Juanita.
Yes, happy 40th, Juanita. You're a very special person in our life. You've been an amazing role model for us and an amazing grandmother to my children. I love you, and thank you. Sorry we couldn't make it tonight, but, circumstances are so. I'm trying to build something here. I'm trying to build an empire for you, Juanita. So, Boomer, everyone who's
Happy
out there.
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Juanita.
happy
All
birthday,
the
Juanita.
Talaveras, we love you, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow or very soon. But I just wanted to say a happy birthday. Thank
Our
you,
little
guys.
baby's all grown up, and she's all grown up.
Yes, she's all grown up. So that's what I had to say about that. Let's move on
By the
to.
way, Zero, real quick. He said, didn't Cam Newton only have one season of tape D1?
Cam Newton's one season was one of the 3 greatest seasons ever in college football.
He's just answering the question.
He just answered it. This guy, he just wants to kill AR-15. There's nothing you can tell this guy that's going to convince.
I think it's because
Talked about it, Rafa. We want to see it now.
Yeah, I want to see it.
of course, yeah.
I'm
I wanna
dying to see it.
I think it's because I've never seen Eddie pull this hard for like.
Well, this
I
guy-
don't know.
Yeah,
This guy pulls on everything hard.
While smoking meat.
but this time, like I've never seen you talk about or like you're on
AR-15.
because
like,
you know what
so
it is.
much.
And
No,
Ra-
the best
It's
is
because
when
I
he
get
goes
the
on
best
his
of him.
rants
I
like
get the
he's
best
Mel
of Eddie.
Kiper.
Rafa,
I've done the homework.
Yeah.
I've watched.
Dude,
the
he
tape.
watches more
Yeah.
game film than
So-
fucking
but-
Kuiper
but-
and Mayock
you know what?
combined.
But
I
he
do.
has. But
And
at least
Kyler Murray.
I've the podcast. I'm not here. I do overhear Eddie being like, you know what? He's like, I'm gonna go watch every game that he
You heard
played.
that?
Then I'm gonna watch it. And I'm gonna
It'll be
put it on
2
in
o'clock
slow
in the
motion.
morning. Eddie will start texting
Yeah.
on the thread.
AR-15
Oh my
just
God.
hit a
Watch
15 and
this.
out. He hit it.
I'm just listen.
So I respect that. So I want to see his pick come to fruition. I want
Rafa
to see it.
is called this syndrome. I have Derek Carr syndrome. Okay, and if you've seen this, there's a
You know what?
There's a meme.
I do too.
There's a meme on a Madden.
Fucking guy.
We all do. We all
There's
do.
a Madden meme
Hallelujah.
where this guy is playing with the Raiders, and it's 4th and 1, and Derek Carr scrambles for 5 minutes with no one in front of him, and throws the interception. Like he is so afraid.
And it was on the 1 yard line, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, no.
And I want a mobile quarterback so freaking bad.
You just want
You want somebody to move.
something that's not
Yes.
Derek Carr.
I want the opposite.
Yes.
Which is and by the way, watching Patty with the Chiefs run for a first down every 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 12, that's also affecting my brain.
But there's a
Dude,
lot of guys
so
who do that.
good.
Herbert does the same
So
thing.
good.
Burrow can do it.
Okay,
Josh Allen.
I
Those
want
guys.
someone exactly like that.
But AR-15 is not exactly like that. You know who might be like that closer in this draft? Will Levis.
Oh no. He's not that guy.
He's not.
He
He's
is
not Derek Carr.
Well, yeah, he's not Derek Carr, but he is actually really bad
Remember the
in the
jerk-off
pocket.
session we had when Stidham ran for first downs?
Yes.
Oh my god!
It was like-
It was a full-blown circle jerk.
I do.
Full-blown cum party. It was just like,
It was a one party at my house. It was great.
somebody
we,
went
we wore
forward.
Stidham jerseys the next
You
week.
did.
We pulled up.
It was
Hey, first of all, where are those? Where are
I
those
have
at?
them. I
He's
still
got
have
them,
them.
he's got them.
Okay, they should be.
framed.
They
It's
should be
framed.
framed.
They're gonna be
They should be
Hang
framed.
them back here.
They should hang
We should.
outside right here.
Yes, I should make pants out of one and another shirt. Go ahead, Eddie Money.
I'm just saying we can't stay on this quarterback talk for too long. We've only hit like the first 3 points, and we're
Yes,
an hour into it.
Eddie Money's
Damn.
giving us the.
He's the guy. He's the guy.
yes.
So do you still want to? We can quickly go over the
No,
running backs.
we're on
franchise.
NFL. Let's do NFL, bud. Let's not get crazy.
no,
no, yeah.
yeah. That's
You
what he's
keep it
saying.
up.
So Josh Jacobs, next segment, and I said this. Josh Jacob and Saquon have not signed their franchise tag deals. And I think there's Giants have no other option. They must have Saquon, and I can't see anyone doing anything. But Josh Jacobs, I think, is a whole complete different story.
Why?
Because first of all,
This is it for him.
Well, yes, but
he has hit his peak. Listen, he's a small guy, and the Patriot organizations never paid a single running back in their life. And I think 10 point whatever million, Eddie, I think it's killing them to give this guy 10.1.
I would have signed that so fast if I was him.
if I was him,
Did
yes.
you sleep in his car?
Yes.
But here's the thing.
That's the point.
He just came off of the best season, not only of his career, he was a leading rusher in the NFL. This is where he has to fight and kick and scratch to get money.
Email me.
But he will never
Sign
be
the
worth
tender.
Yes. I mean,
Rafa, he will never be worth any more than he is worth
today.
right now.
I
Exactly.
agree with
So
that.
it's like
It's complete Dennis Schroeder.
vibes. Dennis
I agree.
Schroeder.
Complete.
Schroeder vibes.
I agree with you.
I mean, what
I
I
want
agree
him
with you.
back. I want him back, but homie, you're not getting a deal.
So
No, 10
who,
you're not.
who else would give him that money that he wants?
Who is
I-
it?
that's the thing.
It's just like
The two other teams that are interested are the Bills and the Seahawks that keep coming
Ooh.
up.
I
Imagine
keep on
the-
seeing
imagine
it.
the Bills?
I don't
I don't see
understand
this.
the
I don't
Seahawks.
see the
Okay, see,
Seahawks
I've heard
because
that.
Kenneth Walker's on the rookie deal.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they keep
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the Seahawks, and in some dumbass mock draft, he put the Seahawks picking Bijan, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
I think Dallas is taking Bijan.
He's not going to last.
He's not going to
26.
last to 26.
He won't be there at 26. There's
I
no
thought
way.
Dallas would be perfect for Bijan,
It'd be like-
but I don't think, with what everybody's saying, I don't think he lasts to 26.
so okay, Eddie. So what do you think happens with the Jacob situation? Because he has to sign. Is there a certain time he has to sign?
Yeah, it's him and Saquon. They have to sign by July 15th, or else they get the 1 year franchise of $10 million.
And when do OTAs start, or when do?
There's voluntary OTAs
Raiders
start
own
next
the
week.
rights to
Start on
use-
Monday.
so he's gonna go from now till July without doing anything.
But they can't trade him.
No.
No.
I think what you guys are missing is that if they don't sign it right now, they don't have to do all the bullshit, mini camps.
No,
anything
okay, yeah.
else.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
he didn't do last year.
Yeah.
Which he
But
didn't
I'm
even do
saying-
last year.
I'm saying, like, you sign the $10 million deal and you walk off into the sunset.
So he's waiting till last minute.
Saquon is different.
Saquon's total difference.
Saquon's
He's the
different.
franchise there.
Giants are going all in right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
for
going to
sure.
take
For sure.
Saquon for sure. They're all in.
But
Yeah.
I love that fucking coach. What's his name?
Dable.
Dable
Great
was very
coach.
good.
Great
He was
coach.
the first guy to crack a Coors Light at the owners'
Damn
That
right.
was
11 a.m.
kinda cool.
11 a.m.
That
So,
was
so
kinda
Eddie,
cool.
so what do you think? I mean, what is Jacob thinking? Jacob's thinking
He's thinking his listen, I'll take 11.5
compared to what?
to 10 something.
Can I be honest right now? We need to move topics because this is it's so obvious. It's so obvious
All right.
what they need to do. What do you got for me?
So let's go next to the Vikings, which I keep on hearing they're going to trade up for a quarterback because they can't afford. Listen, the best receiver.
Is this the last year for Kirk Cousins on the 3-year, $99 million deal?
He's going into his contract.
He's going into it. And here's the thing. If you're going to talk about the best receiver in the NFL, there's only two answers.
There's three.
Three. There's
Devontae
three.
Adams, Justin Jefferson.
And Chase?
I was going to say,
Are you
Tyreek.
going-
I was gonna say
not
Tyreek.
Chase.
Rafa.
Not Chase. No.
Not Chase.
Not Chase. Tyreek, DA,
No.
and Jefferson.
Tyreek is definitely top 3.
So
Why? Because he just goes streak and
I
they
think-
can't-
No one can guard him doing that.
I think Jefferson's
Who?
number one right now. I think he's the best receiver in the NFL.
Okay. Hold up.
And he's
Jay,
Listen,
come
you're
on,
not
Jay.
here.
give
Wait,
me
you don't
some.
think Tyreek Hill's top 3 wide receiver?
No, I don't. No.
No.
Talent wise, what are you talking? No.
No. No.
At all.
Talent wise, no one can guard him.
Bro, go deep, maybe come back, find your ball. Cool. Awesome.
Jet
That's
sweep,
all he has to do.
Jet sweep. He takes the goddamn top off the defense, so it makes everybody else work.
So
he's-
Travis Kelsey.
but let's get back
They
to the
won
point.
the Super Bowl without him, by the way,
let's-
which I
yeah,
said
go
they
back,
would.
go back.
Let's get back to the point. The point is
Yeah.
that everyone's saying
Yes.
Justin Jefferson's freaking contract is going to be he's going to be the highest paid receiver in the NFL.
But
we,
next year?
we could all agree with that. And the theory is that they
He's
can
done batting
they
the
can't afford they can't afford Kirk Cousins' contract and Justin Jefferson's contract. So big rumor is that they're gonna freaking draft a quarterback and move up.
Here's a thought. For
Miami?
me. Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
Here's a thought for me on that. If Rodgers is not going to play for Green Bay this year, right, and you're Minnesota,
Yep.
why are
Get into that, by the way?
yeah? So if he's not going to play this year, why would you waste a first round pick on a quarterback when you can draft a need to win the division this year and guarantee yourself a playoff spot and possibly even a bye or a 2 seed without Rodgers there? You're probably going to beat Green Bay
So
twice.
basically what
Valid
you're saying
point,
is
valid
don't
point.
hedge your bet. Go after it right now.
Right.
You got a quarterback that's worth $33 million. You got a...
Maybe they don't.
Arguably-
Thielen. I'm sorry. I can't believe Thielen left. He's purple.
We're not talking Adam Thielen right now.
But they let him go.
Are you mentioning him because he's a wide receiver like you were?
Yeah, I think that's
Is
bias.
that what it is?
Total
Hitting
bias
home right now. It's hitting home.
Yes,
It's
Maybe.
too
Yes.
close. Too close.
Too
That
close.
dude had a stretch. He had a stretch.
Yeah, ask Michael Brown. He drafts him every third
Every season,
round.
every
in
season.
fantasy football. Adam Thielen. He's depressed.
I don't see.
I agree with you.
If you
You're
want to pick a
100%
quarterback,
right, man. You're
if you want to pick a
100%
quarterback where Minnesota's sitting, you have a chance of still taking Hooker if you want.
Yeah.
You can still take him at wherever their pick is. I think it's in the 20s for sure.
Yeah. So when I was looking it up, it was mostly them either trading back and getting like one of the later QBs, and not them like trading up. Yeah.
You'd
because-
salvage way too much for taking a rookie
Yeah.
that he's not going to play this year for sure. And you were a playoff team last year, right? And your roster's not horrible. Upgrade your defense, win the division, win a playoff game, or maybe even 2.
Especially with the NFC being a lot more wide open.
You
now.
know what I've heard. The name that pops up is Duggan from freaking TCU.
Yes.
And you can get him a lot later.
And Bennett, and I don't
You
know
get
what's
him
going on,
late.
and maybe you could let us know that. But I heard Stetson Bennett
He's not getting drafted.
and he's had some serious
He's got issues like
off field.
he
off
was
the
when he
field.
like
Well, no, he got arrested
or
for
something, right?
being drunk in public that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
night.
he like ran from the cops or some shit.
Look
Yeah.
at Baker.
Exactly. That's what I thought when I saw that news.
Bennett was,
Well, that's. I mean, I'm just telling you. That's what I heard.
National championship QB
Again,
for
no one
Georgia.
could hear you, Richard.
Yeah, come on, Dice.
So that's
We're back.
That is NFL rundown. And anything else you want? A little Aaron Rodgers. The deal's gonna get done.
Well,
There's
I
no
want
other
to
roster.
say, what did you guys talk about it last week? But when Jacob's like, why isn't the deal
done.
in
They're
place?
like, it's almost done.
Yeah. So
And he's completely right. It's like, then why is
yeah, Jacob's right.
It's a leverage game that the Green Bay
What,
thinks
what
they
leverage? What leverage does Green Bay have?
They have none. That's what they're not realizing.
I think Green Bay. Well, is Green Bay
Can
okay
we
with
talk
just letting
about
him
Trey
retire?
Lance's hairline?
Can we talk about
Oh.
the Niners willing to
Holy
give his ass
mackerel.
up for a 3rd round and a 5th round?
I'm shocked.
Trey Lance, that came out. I saw it last week. The Niners
3
are
and a
willing
5?
3 and a 5 for him.
For him?
Who's
Yeah.
giving that?
No. That's what they're willing to take.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Everyone's laughing at their face.
I would do that if I was the Jets. I would do that. It's not ideal.
No, that's a Trey Lance trade.
That's a Trey Lance.
That's not the Rodgers trade.
Oh,
The Rodgers trade, they want like 2 2s, right, or something?
two twos. The Rodgers, the Jets are offering 2 second-round picks, and the rumor was that 49ers were offering 3 third-round picks. But I don't see that
If
happening.
I'm the
yet.
Niners, I'm giving my 1st-round pick this year.
I would trade Trey Lance too,
They don't want him, but they wouldn't
Yeah.
need him.
and his hair.
Yeah. But if you're the Niners, you don't go all in trying to get Rodgers.
I do 100%.
You get him and you're a favorite.
You do, but Kenny Rogers, you got to know when to hold him, because I don't think the Jets deal is going to get done. I really don't.
Man,
I really don't. It
it's
should have already been done.
True.
What if they want their draft picks for this season?
the Jets?
Yeah. What if the Jets want to draft and then do the deal after the draft?
You can't.
I'm not sure how that works, Eddie Money. I don't know. I mean, that's
You can do the deal whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
The only way I would do that as Green Bay is fine. Take a year. We want a first next year. Then
I think a big
I
issue.
let you wait and do what you need to do. Then you give
Here's
me
the
a first
issue,
next
and this
year.
is what the Jets are afraid of, and this is why they're not offering anymore. Because we all know Aaron Rodgers. If
He's a wild card.
if it doesn't go good,
I love him.
he's gonna say, "I'm
I
done.
absolutely
I don't want to play next year."
I love Aaron Rodgers. He's good.
I want him. I got to be honest. I want everything to fall through, and then go back to Green Bay.
Eddie Money.
That's what I want.
Let's move on to the NBA. A lot of NBA talk, but Eddie, I have issues that I need to attend
Just hear
to.
you.
Can we
Take a commercial break.
Yes.
We're going to take a 2-minute break.
Yes.
We'll be right back. Look at Eddie. Eddie's now back on camera.
We're all
He's back. You want me to
That's
just
not a
say
good
what-
look for you.
It's your daddy Roberto.
What is happening?
Down goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier.
Your daddy
That
Roberto.
wasn't the most graceful entrance.
That
you've
was
ever seen.
a poor entrance into the
Yes.
the WWF
But
ring.
you're here.
I wanted to show everyone my new Roberto sweatshirt by Oakley.
We already
Playa.
saw it, Captain.
Very nice.
I like
Yes.
it though. That's sweet. Pretty sweet.
You know, Rafa, can you cut me one of these
Of course, man.
Stokes?
Of course. Fuck it. I'll cut two.
Can I say, Eddie? Can you open your? No. Can you?
What? Okay. Okay, so we're going NBA talk.
There we go. Here we go.
Happy birthday, Juanita! Again.
There you go. I love it.
We're deep in the silver bullets.
Oh, we're deep.
But let's get into it, people. NBA playoffs. Probably, I don't watch a lot of regular season NBA. It's all BS now.
Yeah.
So a lot of
Yet.
it's just bad. But I love NBA basketball in the playoffs. It's good. It's entertaining. Superstars everywhere. But let's get into Bulls Heat. Right, that just happened.
Yes.
Right. And what was the final score there?
He ended up covering.
Great cup. They were down 5.
Great backdoor
you know
cover.
what he said? He didn't say who won. He just said,
They
Oh, he
covered.
won.
Yeah.
He won. He won.
"Thank you, Papa."
No problem.
So, what's your thoughts on this, Rafa? Because I know you have an interesting take on all these basketball games.
Well, you know I like Milwaukee to win it. Milwaukee's going to face Miami in the first round. Miami? I think,
Bloodbath.
no, I don't. I actually think Miami's going to win a game or two.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Bam's really good inside.
102-91, by the way.
Came back to
102.
cover, down 5 late. Came back to cover. They were down 5 late in the game, and Jimmy took over there at the end.
Yeah.
So the first game of the weekend is going to be the Nets visiting the Sixers.
Love me some Sixers.
What are you
basketball.
nodding your head about?
To what he said, I get it. Sixers. Nets are. Oh my God.
All right, so the Sixers are minus 1,000 to win this series. Minus 1,000.
No blue chip pick on that one?
We can't give you a blue chip. We can't give you a blue chip for 1,000. That's the first game of the weekend, by the way. Sixers minus 8.5. Totals 214.5.
What do you got?
Okay.
What do you got, Rafa?
I'm going to take Philly. No blue chip on Philly.
Okay.
I am going to blue chip, though.
Bang, bang, bang. Get that up here. Get the bell up here.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
We're going to Coors Light blue chip.
Wow.
Hey, those blue bounces are blue.
Coors Light blue chip. The over 214.5 tomorrow. Over 214.5. That's our Coors Light blue chip for the first game of the weekend tomorrow. There it is right there.
By the
So
way,
Philly's at home.
Rick said Eddie getting better at each episode for PP break.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
made it back. I thought for sure.
This
that
was
was-
the closest you made it.
back on
It
camera.
was back on camera
back
the
on
first
camera.
time ever.
This was probably the fastest you made it back.
Dude, I can't believe it. That was the longest piss in my life.
Well, that hurdle, that was good.
Yeah, he did. He
Showed
thought he
him-
was Carl Lewis out
Showed
here.
my athletic ability.
Yeah, I did. Those Air Force Ones.
So Philly's probably going to win that series. I think Philly's going to win. I think Philly's going to sweep this series.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, I don't
agree
give
with you.
Brooklyn a standing chance in that game, in that series.
Agree.
The next game is going to be Atlanta at Boston. Atlanta's minus. Boston is minus 1,200. Eddie to win this series.
All right. Listen.
You're on Boston all
I'm
year.
on Boston. I think that roster is amazing, and there's a ton of talk about if the Boston doesn't get past second round this year, that Jaylen Brown will be on the trade market.
They're going to get picks and NBA talent and all of that. I think this is out. Oh, it's a little bit. So tomorrow's game, Atlanta +9 and over 230.5. I actually like Atlanta in this game to cover this game.
This is Sunday?
This is tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That should be the 11:30
The early game. Early game.
It's the second. It should be it's the second game of
Yeah,
the day.
it's the
tomorrow.
second earlier.
So like
okay.
12:30 or something.
So, a lot of East Coast and West.
3 Eastern Conference games tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And then one Western Conference game tomorrow.
Yeah, the 76ers are at 10 a.m. Celtics are at 12:30 p.m.
12:30. I like Atlanta in that game plus the 9. The total's 230.5. I think Atlanta's going to win a game, maybe even 2 in this series.
Yeah.
I really believe that. I love Atlanta's coach. Coach.
Jerk-offs. We're doing a show over here.
These fucking guys.
Hey.
They're reminiscent.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we couldn't fucking hear him here,
Yeah,
but
no.
we hear him 72 feet away.
It was like a Stephen A's producer.
Oh.
What happened there?
The moaning.
So there's a clip where Stephen A. is talking, and I guess the producer left his mic on, so he's recording him. Did you hear?
He's like,
Is he really?
yeah.
I didn't
Pornhub?
click the video. The video was sent during the group chat. I didn't click it though.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the moan. If you could, if the moan was a language, you'd be like, this fucking asshole again with this stupid take.
Really?
I mean, that's what the moan said. It was
Well,
pretty,
I mean, imagine
pretty funny.
being Stephen A's.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
You
imagine
gotta be
working with that.
So tired of
Yeah.
his bullshit.
Have you seen the way he walks around like NBA arenas?
Well, he walks around like he's the shit everywhere.
Dude, he walks around like he's the shit. Like
Yeah.
he's walking around the Staples Center, like walking around.
I
like,
know exactly what video you're talking
You seen
about.
it? Saying what's up to Mayweather and all that shit. Like, oh, you're my guy and blah, blah, blah. Shut up, Stephen A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What else? What we got?
On to the next game.
So we got Atlanta +9. Not going to blue chip it, but I like Atlanta +9. This next game, another Coors Light blue chip.
Bang bang.
The New York Knickerbockers.
There you go.
+5 against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You think Brunson's gonna take it home?
I think Knicks win this series.
Oh.
I think the Knicks win this series.
Really?
Jalen Brunson is that dude, I think.
He is that dude. I agree.
You like that?
Are they
You like-
healthy?
Are they healthy?
Are they healthy?
Randall's playing. Brunson's playing.
Yeah.
That's as healthy as they're going to get.
True. That's
What
true.
else they got?
That's true.
So I like them +5 tomorrow. Total's 216.5. We'll stay away from that. Knicks shows the line at +172 right now in that series. So Knicks +172. I like the Knicks to win that series. This next game.
I love this series.
This next series.
I love the whole series.
Warriors Kings.
Warriors
Yes.
Kings should be a blast.
Yes.
It should be.
You think it's going to be a score fest?
Oh,
well,
man.
not just that. It's
Zero
just,
defense.
'cause I automatically think of the Warriors. Steph, hey, healthy, going off. Clay.
Wiggins playing.
Oh, is he?
Wiggins
Yeah.
playing
Is
game
Wiggins-
one.
He's back from his family drama.
He's back from his husband.
Yeah, so-
his boyfriend.
The mama
His
drama.
friend,
That just on-
whatever.
Mama drama.
Mama drama.
Major mama drama.
That's wife drama, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah, we don't. It's,
Yeah, that's
it's almost
unspeakable.
too sad
It's
to talk
unspeakable,
about.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
on paper, that looks like a great series. Great
It's
series.
gonna be. It's gonna be high scoring. It's gonna be 134, 136. I heard an interview.
That's what you're saying?
I heard an interview. Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey,
We're gonna Coors Light blue chip
Yes.
the Warriors Kings over tomorrow.
There
then.
you go.
Yes.
Blue chip over on Warriors Kings.
It
That sits at 238. According to Eddie, they're gonna score 250.
And here's the thing: the worst defensive team in the league this year
The Warriors and
is
the worst
on the road.
worst road
Yeah.
team in the
Really?
league.
Road team.
They don't. Do you know how they say defense travels?
Yeah.
Not this defense don't travel
This defense does not travel.
at all.
Yeah.
So Warriors Kings over 238. Eddie likes them to score 250
At least.
at least.
At least.
What
So-
do you think about the series as a whole? Like, who do you think wins this? Because
I think the Warriors win it 4-2.
With Wiggins back, I don't know how it's going to look.
I mean, depending on how Wiggins is, because Wiggins is solid. He's
oh,
super
dude,
solid.
he's
No, yeah.
a big reason they won that championship last
The
year.
Kings they have a chance in the series. They have to win game one.
I agree.
There's
I
the
agree.
Kings.
Yeah.
To have a chance in the series, you have to win game one.
Is that at home or away?
They're at home. They're the 3 seed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they have to win game one.
Yeah.
That stadium's going to be roaring
Yes.
tomorrow. It's going to be nuts in Sacramento tomorrow.
So I heard an interview today with a Meta World Peace Run Our Test, and he was the last time that they were in the playoffs. He was traded to the Kings in the middle of the year. They were 11 seed, and he came out and said, "We're going to make the playoffs," and they did. And he said that place, Sacramento, loves their basketball.
Oh, they
team
love it.
when they're good, and they support the shit out of them. And that's. I love. That's probably my favorite series. I think.
yeah, like the beam.
Light
Yeah,
the beam.
that's going to be a crazy series. It's going to be interesting.
More
It's-
cowbell.
It's funny. My wife's best friend's sister
Oh, God.
went viral.
Neighbor.
Went
Her neighbor.
viral. I think viral last year. I don't want to say this year. It might have been. It might have been last year. She, I guess they came out of the arena and she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go." Her boyfriend was like, "We're gonna go, whatever, a good record,
Yeah.
compared to whatever."
Oh,
And
that
they
was
went-
her?
Yes, that was her.
Oh,
It's his cousin's friend's neighbor's uncle's wife.
Yeah, my wife's friends times
Yes.
China. Yeah, that. I just learned that last week.
So she
That's
went
cool.
viral for
Thank you,
saying
Eddie Money.
yeah.
the
I
Kings
know
were
exactly
going to
what
be good.
you're talking about.
And then I was like, "You went viral? Well, hey, our memes go 1 million, 3 million a piece. So how about that?
on,
That
Mike.
viral?
$3 bills,
Yeah,
baby.
there you go.
Zach's a Warriors fan, isn't he?
He's a.
Zach,
He's a supporter. How could you be a Laker fan and
What?
a Warriors supporter?
I'm a Clay
you're
fan.
both?
Can you be that?
no, you cannot be.
You can't be that.
Oh.
Betting wise.
Betting
betting
wise.
wise.
What a
Can I-
degenerate.
Can I say as a Laker fan, I am a Steph fan and a Clay fan?
Oh no, you can't.
You can't do that.
I can't.
Not both. You have to choose one. You got to choose one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
Really?
No.
Bro, they're in your same fucking number. They're in your same division,
It's
in your
because-
same conference, in your same fucking
Well,
state.
it's because I
and
know-
they whooped your ass the
You
last
know what it is?
whatever
Because
years.
he's a Laker hater.
No.
No, it's not. He's a LeBron
Yes,
hater.
yes.
Because if Kobe was on the Lakers right now, did you like the Kings? When did you like the Kings?
When Kobe was still alive, I still like.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When Kobe played for the Lakers, did you like the
That's
Kings?
like saying, hey, were you a Steve Nash fan when Kobe was still alive? Yeah, I was Steve Nash.
Not when
fan.
he was still alive. When he was still playing.
Yeah.
Yes, when he was still playing. I was a Kevin Nash fan.
Kevin Nash.
Steve Nash.
What are you,
Kevin
Razor
Nash.
Ramon fan?
Yes, that too. NWO, baby. Red.
Yes.
Either
You're
way,
too young.
I'm saying I'm a fan.
I'm gonna Razor's Edge's ass right on this fucking table right now.
Let's
I
do it.
can't stand Steph. I can't stand.
Eddie, really?
I can't stand.
I can't either.
I can't stand.
Wait, this is the first time I'm hearing. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Why? What?
Eddie,
Why not?
I can't stand
Eddie,
Steph.
why?
I think
Why?
as a person, as a Laker fan, I hate him.
Okay, no.
I hate him as a
basketball,
person.
Now, do
as
I
a
think-
basketball fan.
Do I think he changed the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But I hate him.
As a person.
Besides the importance of the game,
I hated
as
Larry Bird, and Larry Bird was amazing. I hated him because I was a Laker fan.
Oh
my God.
I get what you're coming with that. I talking about him as a person.
Eddie, take that aside. Lakers are not playing this month.
It doesn't
Imagine
matter.
that.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You're a Laker fan. You can't be a fan of a team.
Rafa, you telling me this?
Yeah.
After you telling me these words, after you saying you don't have any deposit
Yes,
on any
100%.
player, I can't take that seriously from you.
I
Because
have deposit. I like players. I don't like teams.
No, you say you don't decide on any fan, so I can't take any energy on that.
Zach,
So I'm gonna go-
Zach wants to say something. Give Zach the mic.
I have a question for Eddie. So you hate Curry like you hate Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, that's a great analogy.
Wait, I don't get that.
I think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. I can't stand this. I want to when I
Okay,
watch Steph
okay,
Curry.
I see that.
I want to throw my shoe at the TV. I can't stand him.
But you can't.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
it.
To me,
End
to
of
me-
sentence.
Oh,
To me,
I
if-
get where you're coming from now.
I get it. But when I watch, if I'm a random game and I
Dude,
see Steph, I'm like, okay,
Jay,
let's go, Steph.
Let's break
Let's
this down.
go, Steph.
Let's break
That
this
is
down.
such a fucking cop.
We'll just break this down right now.
I don't know.
Jay
Stop
is
it.
only one thing. He's a Kobe lover, and that's it. He's
That's
not
it.
a Laker fan.
That's it, not a Laker fan.
That's so not true.
Secret
that's not true.
lover.
Rafa, that's not true.
I believe
Eddie,
he's a Laker fan because he fucking named
Eddie.
Kareem Rush.
Eddie, yes, thank you. Hey, that's not true at all. That's so not true.
No, I know it's true because in that game, that last fucking game we're watching, you're texting.
Was
We're
I?
texting.
Was I?
He's horrible. Look at this pass, and we end up winning. And I'm thinking to myself,
Oh wait, with
what is Jay? How is Jay feeling right now when we won? Is he saying, "Fuck, we won the game"?
He would if the Lakers won a title.
He'd be like, "Fuck."
Fuck.
what happened
LeBron
with the
won.
bubble?
I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get more LeBron shit.
No.
You hate LeBron more than you love the Lakers.
Yes,
is a
yes.
You know what?
No,
And that
no.
And
You know what?
it's not only you, by the way. That's 50% of Laker fans.
Can I?
His age.
Can I defend myself? Can I
You
defend
can.
myself?
It's not gonna work because it's true.
I would say I am a realistic person.
Bullshit. You are not a realistic person.
The bubble. LeBron is LeBron. Whatever. Cool. He got us a championship, or they won a championship. Cool. I applaud it because he's obviously a part of it. Cool. Awesome.
Did you clap like this when they won? To
I was
the
at your
side?
house.
Golf clap, golf
You know
clap.
what? It's on
Golf
it's
clap.
on my Instagram page. We celebrated it. We all celebrated it. It's great. But I'm a Laker fan. He's not a homegrown Laker. He's not a Laker. You know how many sports radio, sports LA.
If you were
radio?
a real Laker fan, you would call Kobe out,
For what?
ruining the Lakers.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
He just said ruining the Lakers.
And I said for what? How did he ruin the Lakers?
Well, okay.
Oh God!
There's-
Are we gonna
okay.
go down this rabbit hole?
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
We can get this later.
Yes,
We can get this later.
no. Rich is here.
Eddie,
Hammer him.
Eddie, your choice. We can get this later
Kill
or
him.
now.
Okay.
Eddie, now or later. Eddie, now or later.
Let's finish the playoffs.
Yeah.
Warriors,
Dice.
Kings, take
we
the
got it.
And I don't
over.
have Zach with me because I'm sick of
Richard,
this. I'm
kill
sick of
him.
this.
Lakers, Grizzlies.
Finish him.
I just want can I say I'm sick of the slander, and now I have a co-brain over here. So
Okay, we can finish the
feel
playoffs
bad
because
for you
this is
'cause
gonna
he's
stop.
not
Let's
Say a
finish the
word.
playoffs. Let's finish the playoffs. Lakers, Grizzlies. Where you at?
First game, I like the Grizzlies. I think they're going to whoop their ass the first game. I think the Lakers can win the series. AD, yeah, they could. AD has to, it can't be LeBron playing 40 minutes in the
Nah,
game.
man, you can't
Yeah.
put it on that old man.
No, but these
He's
guys,
good for it, but you can't let him.
Darvin Ham playing him too many minutes.
bro, I understand. The play-in game, you had to win, right?
You
You're
had
going to get a couple
to.
days
You had
off,
to.
blah, blah,
You
blah.
had to.
But these fans, like fucking Jay,
Yeah.
oh, LeBron was this and that. Dude, he was 12 of 21, had 30 points.
Yeah.
And he played 45 minutes. He played 40 minutes in regulation.
He was dusted. And listen, he had some bad turnovers.
Oh, he had terrible turnover, especially late
but
in the game.
you saw his hands on his knees. He was like waving away. He was done.
Done. Dude, he's 38 years old, guys.
Yeah, he was done.
Are you gonna blue chip
Yeah,
the
what's your-
Grizzlies cover?
Let's Coors Light. Let's Coors Light.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you a different pick, though. I'm going to Coors Light the Memphis Grizzlies -2 first half.
Ooh,
Memphis -2 first half, blue chip. Coors Light, blue chip.
I like
Memphis
that,
Grizzlies.
Eddie Money's typing that shit in right now. I love it. Okay, let's go on to this next one. I have a great stat on this next series.
Clippers, Suns.
Clippers, Suns.
This is a shame it's the first round.
This is my second favorite in the whole entire NBA. I love this. But I heard a fact, or fun fact, and I don't know if this is 100% true, but someone said this the other day. I can't remember who it was. You could all yell at me on fucking YouTube.
Dude.
KD, Kevin Durant hasn't lost a game that he's played in since Thanksgiving Day.
He's played like in 11
Well,
games.
yeah. How many games between that has he played?
Well, I don't know, but he hasn't lost a game in fucking.
He's 9-0 with Phoenix.
9-0, and then he had to have played more
But
games.
9-0 in Phoenix. What, the last month?
Yeah. So the 9 games he's played in Phoenix didn't lose. We don't know who they played against.
Yeah.
We don't know how many games he played in Brooklyn. Durant is arguably 1, 2, 3.
I thought it was
the better
impressive.
player.
He's
There's
bad.
no
He's
doubt.
bad.
There's no
Go
doubt
ahead,
about it.
Eddie
So
Money.
he's lost just 2 games since November.
That's
How many games did he play
That's
in?
the stat I just said.
He played in 13 games. How many games did he play? That's the exact stat he had.
Eddie just fact checked me right
No,
now.
yeah, I did fact check you just to make sure.
Yeah. No, and I asked
We
you
have to do that because, you know.
Yeah, people.
Wait,
Of
I
the
just want to say
Donalds.
this. Like, it's crazy how ever since last week, everyone you could buy a certified check, a blue check on Instagram.
Yeah.
is bullshit.
So literally, there's people that like our shit and comment our shit, and they're blue checked. So I check, bro. You have like 98 followers.
did you hear how much
So
money?
I know about
did
this.
Did you hear how
My
much
wife
money?
is a social media.
She's
mogul,
verified.
right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, you pay the whatever it is.
Yeah. You pay a amount.
And I guess it weeds out the trash.
It does.
So what is it?
Yeah, the
$8?
bots or whatever.
Yeah, like all the bots, all the
Oh,
everything.
okay.
So
Yeah.
if you have 2,000, if you have 500 followers, who do you need
No, bro,
to weed
there's,
out?
There's less. I saw because I was checking. I was like,
not get it
a verified.
well, what's funny is that Elon started it
Yes.
and everyone followed.
Well, listen,
Shocker.
Let's not get this twisted. And this is another stat everyone could fact check.
Yeah.
You know what they made the first day that was available?
Put your
Instagram. How
hands
much they
down,
made?
They're making me
Shitload.
uncomfortable.
Billions?
$600 million the
Oh
first
my
day off
God.
of idiots wanting a blue check.
You serious?
And that ain't about cleaning out the bots. That's about Instagram. There's a
Dollar bills,
There's
y'all.
Crazy.
There's that skinny comedian. I think his name is Trevor Wallace. He's hilarious. He did a funny skit on
Tyler Durden?
on blue check marks. It's hilarious. Watch that shit. Maybe we could tag it. But
Don't
he does
tell me what to do.
He does a whole thing on blue check marks and how guys think it's gonna get them
But
laid.
seriously, I'm like, because usually maybe last month it was like, blue check reposted our shit. I would check it. 30,000, 50,000, 100,000,
They should-
500,000.
They should change.
Now it's this dude has like 98.
There
followers.
should be two different colors: the people that
Yes,
pay for
yes,
it,
yeah.
and the people that actually
Earned it.
deserved it.
That earned
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
because anyways.
So
Yeah.
Clippers. Back to Clippers Suns.
Oh, God. I think Phoenix is going to
PG's
win the
hurt,
series.
right?
Yeah. I think Phoenix wins the
It's a wrap.
series 4-2.
You
It's
think
a
so?
wrap.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Phoenix wins the series 4-2. They're going to move on and they'll beat whoever they're playing.
But the first series
That's
are not.
I will
That's such a
say,
favor
I
to the
will
league.
say, I watched that Lakers Clippers game where it kind of meant something.
And
I was like,
Clippers
you know
look
what?
way better.
I was just like, you know what? Let me give basketball one more chance. And it was so bad, but it was nice to see Kawhi be Kawhi.
Oh
He's
man,
very
he
good.
was
It
so
was
impressive.
nice to
He's a
see
bad
Kawhi
man.
be
He's a
Kawhi.
bad dude when he wants to play basketball.
When he wants to.
Yeah.
When he wants
The
to.
problem
Doesn't
is,
matter. He's still getting paid. It doesn't matter.
yeah,
But that's what's. I mean, yeah.
by New Balance. Yes.
Is the first
Did you guys
round?
see that? Did you guys see that commercial with Kawhi and I don't know who the white guy is. They're playing one-on-one.
the rapper dude,
I don't know.
Jack Harlow. Yeah.
John Carlo.
That's
Is that
Montecito.
Jack Harlow.
That's Montecito Heights, by the way.
Oh, nice. Well,
Shout out to Montecito Heights.
that is
I want
Northeast-
to put out
Northeast
a
LA.
GoFundMe page
That
for
is-
Eddie to get Glass Hill Park
Oh.
with 3 L's. Literally.
That was the option. Remember that? That was the option.
I was gonna do that.
Eddie, because I was going to do that.
Shout out
Me and Rafa were like, that's way too many.
Glass Cell Land. It's Glass Cell Land.
Glass Hill.
Glass Hill Park.
Shout out to all my guys from Avenue 30 and
you go.
31 that watch the show.
Montecito Heights right there.
That is not Montecito Heights. That's Glass Hill Park.
I know.
Yes,
And that's
eh?
up the hill. It's a,
I didn't say Glass Hill.
No, you didn't.
I did?
No, he
No, no,
said
no.
Montecito
He
Heights.
said-
either way. So is the first round best out of 3? Or is it?
No, it's
gonna be-
5 games. I mean,
Five- five
7
games.
games, 7
It's
games.
7 games.
Seven games, 7 games.
NBA's
They're all 7?
going.
They're all 7.
It's been that way for
4-2.
like
They need the
5,
money,
6
baby.
years.
I personally think the Lakers are going to get swept.
Thank you.
No, I don't think so.
I really do.
Oh, I thought you were gonna blue chip it?
Unless the
Says-
No,
NBA
on blue
says,
chip,
no,
they don't
we
get
need one.
swept.
Okay, blue chip it.
Blue chip, they don't get swept.
Let's if we're gonna do this, we side bet between you two.
Let's do it.
That they.
So
that
you
they,
think they're gonna get swept?
Okay, no, I don't. But I thought,
No, you said they
You
were.
you just said
Wait,
they,
wait, is
they were.
it best out of 7?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll tag along with you. So whatever you do.
I think they're going to get swept. It's going to be really embarrassing.
Thank you.
They're going to get one because the NBA is like,
Needs it.
we need one more game in LA.
Okay, let's. You guys willing to make a bet with
Yeah,
Rafa?
I'm tagging on him.
That they get
I'm
swept.
not- well, I'm giving my opinion. What? Now I'm a better?
No.
You can't just
We
come
are
out.
the gambling show of record.
We are the
Yeah,
gambling
we
show of
are
record,
the show.
which I forgot to say.
I'm giving my opinion.
I forgot to say.
Can you hear me?
I don't think Eddie even said that.
I did it
today.
for
You
the
didn't
first
say-
time ever.
Say it.
By the way, we are the gambling show of record.
There you go.
We follow gambling. We give picks.
Chase the gambling.
We chase the gambling, but
but
we always
I'm
like to
getting
say,
lung cancer from both of you.
we always say,
"What do you? What do we say?"
Are you drinking Bud Light or Coors Light?
Yes. What do we say?
He's getting lung cancer
Don't
from
be a
us while
loser.
he's
Don't be a
dipping.
loser.
While he's dipping.
I didn't tell.
Take my clothes off and you can judge from there.
I didn't
Who
tell
knows?
everyone not to be a
Could be
loser.
a
yes,
no.
yes, yes.
Don't be a loser.
Okay.
Okay.
So, anyways,
So you guys you really think the Lakers get swept?
It's just so hard
Okay,
being an old school Laker fan. Shut up, Jay.
okay.
I love
It's
it.
All right.
so hard
Okay.
being an old school Laker fan because you go through Magic, Worthy, Kareem.
Kobe.
Shaq.
No. Everybody just shut the fuck up. D-Fish, like all
Nice,
the
I like it, I
unsung
like it,
heroes,
I like it.
Rambus, all this, and the game was toughness. It's gone away from toughness, and then I see these clips about, Jordan had it so much easier because of illegal defense, right?
Hand checking.
No. God damn it. Are you listening to anything that I'm saying? No.
No.
But that's a part of it.
Defense,
That's a part of
you
it.
had to keep all, and everybody's like, look at this, and they pause it. And it's like, look at all that room. What they didn't see is the physicality of the game. You could literally put your hand on a man's hip.
I just said that and you
run him out.
yelled at me for that.
You did, yeah, he did. He said that.
I just
Because
said hand
I'm in
checking.
the middle of a spiel.
Okay, cool. All right, just don't say it. Yeah.
Now it's like, look how much harder they had it. You can't touch them.
Are
can
you
run through the
going
lane.
to make a bet with Rafa about them getting swept or not?
You think they get swept?
You,
Honest opinion.
You ran your mouth. Now back it
Gentleman
up.
sweep. That's a one-win. Gentlemen.
No. That's
No,
not a
no,
gentleman's
no, no,
sweep.
no.
A sweep is a sweep.
No.
You know what? Fine.
I think
I'll make a bet.
pie in
I'll
the-
make a bet.
pie in
I'll
the
take
face?
you to Spaghetti
What
Factory.
No, fuck
what
no.
I said was,
Spaghetti
I think the
Factory.
Lakers are going to get swept, but the NBA is like, we need one more game in
Yes,
LA.
I can see that. I can see that.
I think the Lakers win at least 2 games.
Oof.
Dude, I'm all for it.
I think they win at least 2. And I think
hope
they
so.
have a chance in the series. I don't think they have a chance in game 1 because they were completely exhausted this game. I don't think they have a chance at game 1. I think they have a chance to win game 2, and for sure they win game 3.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yes.
So you think they're not going to pull away
Hi,
with
right,
game
check.
1? Right. So what do you think they're going to improve on game 2?
It's
Stamina?
It's different. It's
It's
different.
I think he's talking just like rest factor.
of
For
course.
stamina.
Yeah.
It's
That's-
different.
it's so-
I'm
okay.
sorry, dude. This is playoff
if I'm betting
basketball.
on a team off of stamina on the second game to win, you're already in trouble, man.
But you're not talking about. Here's the facts of the deal.
Stamina, Jay, is they're talking about an old team.
old LeBron.
No,
talking about old
okay.
LeBron.
You're talking about a top 5 player in the league today still. And he's 38 years old.
Have you watched
Okay.
the last month of him playing?
Did you watch the last game that he needed to score 30 points and play 45 minutes for them to win?
When I came in, it was Dennis Schroeder.
I'm not.
So he didn't watch the whole game.
When I
You
came,
didn't watch the whole game.
He didn't watch the
obviously.
game. He didn't watch the
I
game.
didn't watch the game, but I saw the stats.
Exactly.
The guy scored
So-
30.
I watched the fourth quarter. I saw how it was. Malik Beasley hit a 3. Cool. So
That's what I didn't bring up on the thread. Did you see LeBron's plus minus in that game?
No.
Yeah, it's
Minus 30.
27.
Oh, he was terrible at some
30.
points in the game.
It was 27, but
He
that's
was
still
terrible
horrible.
at certain points in the game. I
Come on,
agree with
guy.
you. I agree with you. But I don't
I'm
think...
on your side.
Listen, if
Kobe.
you guys aren't going to make that bet, then we got
I'm
to
waiting
move
for him.
on.
I'm riding on this
Not
coattails.
making a bet.
Okay,
Rafa,
so let's move on.
Rafa, I would happily take you to Spaghetti Factory in Duarte.
All right.
That's my
Here's-
bet. That's my bet.
Here's
All right.
what
My bet.
everyone's missing, okay?
bet.
First of all, they don't have Steven Adams. They don't even have their backup center.
Who?
Jaron Jackson is the
You're right.
He gets in the most foul trouble of more than anyone.
But he's possibly the defensive player of the
He
year.
is.
Wait, Memphis doesn't
He's
have
top
Adams?
2.
They don't have their first
No,
or
Adams is
second string.
Adams out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can I throw something at him now?
Hey,
Please.
throw your pen. Whatever you threw at them, throw at me.
Okay, so that is what no one's talking
My
about here.
take is on this series, I think Memphis wins the first game. From there on, I think the Lakers have a real chance to win the series.
A lot
And
of
you
people
want to
think
know
that.
what Vegas thinks so too, because
Yes.
the line's only a plus 115. Memphis is minus 140 to win this series, right? Minus 142
Are you
today.
kidding me?
That's the line.
140?
140.
Lakers
That's the line to win the series.
series?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
They're
I
only
didn't even
3.5
know-
point favorites.
I didn't
the
even
first
know
game.
The
Adams-
most even series when I was doing
of all the
Yeah.
teams.
And it's because they don't have their two centers. AD
If LeBron pulls this out,
No, if AD pulls this out.
needs to be the most
Okay.
dominant player.
AD needs to play to his fucking capability.
30,
that
15?
night, the other night,
Yeah, 30 and 15.
oh, he
30
did-
and 15.
or give me 25 and 13. But I can't have AD not show up for the first 2 quarters of the
Yeah.
game, and at halftime I'm down 15, and now I'm climbing back.
Yeah.
Like if I'm playing Portland.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not what's going to happen here.
Agreed.
So you have to play. Another thing is D'Angelo. He has
Oh,
to get
God.
involved early.
he
Yes.
won't be that bad again.
Okay,
Yeah, he
you
had
have
he
to.
had a bad game.
It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. Anthony.
Hardaway,
No.
No.
What's the kid from Minnesota?
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. He was in his head. Anthony Edwards didn't do anything.
He was bad too.
He had a bad
He was
game.
bad.
The game was bad.
But what concerns me is that when their best player is not doing well, Memphis.
Yeah.
No. Minnesota. They went to overtime.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what concerns me. Like Vanderbilt.
Well, it was bad turnover.
Where's
Yeah.
Jacob? Jacob, I guarantee you, he's got a shirt with Jared Vanderbilt on it. He was all over it. He
Yeah.
disappeared. So it's
It's a one-off game. Both teams played like shit, right? But the fact of the matter that Rafa's right. The Lakers are favored. Everyone and a lot of people have heard the
didn't
same
know
thing.
that.
They're gonna
Minnesota, Memphis is favored. The line's only 140. The first game, the game for the first game is 3.5. That game, I think, is going to be a blowout for the most part. And
who's gonna guard Ja?
that's fine. That's understandable. Who's going to guard Ja?
No,
Nobody.
Let's talk about it.
Nobody's
I don't
gonna
know.
guard Ja.
I don't know.
Reeves.
Crystal.
You're not going to.
Reeves.
You're not going to.
Reeves. Yeah. Well, who else
You're
you got?
not going to control Ja.
No.
Right. You're not going to
Well,
stop him.
It's a
You
blessing.
can,
But there's a-
foul trouble though.
okay.
I've watched.
Crystal from Deja Vu is gonna guard Ja. She's gonna.
Ocean?
No, it's a blessing that I didn't know that. I really didn't know Adams
What
was
about
not
Ocean?
on the roster. He's hurt.
He's hurt. He's out for the playoffs.
That's a fucking blessing for the Lakers. Then
Steven Adams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's out for the playoffs.
Oh, dude.
That's why there's. That's why it is.
Joe can literally. It's literally whoever wins the
The battle of the glass.
the battle
But that
of
should-
AD and Triple J.
I love seeing
Talking to the mic.
a battle on the block for a rebound. I love it. I love seeing it because he's so fucking fragile. I'm just like, oh my God. I love the opposite of seeing that.
Well, we're just such old heads because I'm like, well, where's Rick Fox?
Let's move on.
Shit, yeah.
Derek Fisher.
Let's move on. We have about 20 minutes. Can we knock out some MLB talk?
Yeah, and we can get back to NBA if you want to too.
We could circle around the Kobe if we want.
Or just NBA in general.
Well,
we could circle back to NBA. The Lakers are interesting, and it's the playoffs.
Yes.
And
that's
they
why.
start on Sunday. So, I mean,
Yeah.
MLB, we're in the second week. We'll cover some games, but these guys want to talk NBA. Does anybody out there want to talk NBA if we have anybody out there?
Anybody?
Rick said to take those fools to Patras, Eddie.
Oh, Patras.
Yes.
Ooh, Rafa.
Patras.
The bet is, that's the bet. I'll take you to Patras.
Bet is
I don't know what that is.
On
Where's that at?
San Fernando Road and
In Glendale?
in the heart of
San
Glassell
Fernando
Park.
Road and Eagle Rock Boulevard.
Okay.
Yeah, Patras.
The heart and soul of Glassell Park.
Okay, so
Patras.
that's where it's at. The Glassell Park crew will come to that.
Yes.
That he thinks that the Lakers get swept.
I'm writing on you, Dice.
Silver will not let.
Lakers get swept.
No, they won't.
I kind of agree with you, but
I'm gonna go out on a limb and blue chip.
Blue chip.
Fucking
There
Coors
you
Lighting,
go.
Finally.
Coors Light blue chip.
Finally.
That the Lakers win this fucking series.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Lakers are gonna win this series. They're gonna win it in 6.
can
Rafa
we remember
just
this?
dropped his nuts all over your forehead, Jay.
He just dragged it like mascara.
I think they're gonna win the series.
Yes, you're gonna owe
You're
some
gonna
chili
see a
burgers.
different AD. I'm not saying
Really?
you're gonna see a different. I guarantee you, AD averages 28 points in the series.
Where's the first game at?
No, the game's in Memphis. The first
two are
game's in Memphis.
Next two are
AD is
LA.
not doing shit in Memphis. The first game.
Okay, listen. If I'm not the first
I
game,
get
I'm
it.
giving
Yeah.
the first game to
Okay.
Memphis.
Okay.
I'm giving it to them.
But-
I think the Lakers can win this series
The thing is what pisses me off is AD could go for 45
every night.
Any
And
night.
he should.
Every night.
And he
Any night.
should against this team.
Any night.
Every night.
So listen, if
If
I'm
was
LeBron,
AD, I'd be like, oh, you think you're the defensive player of the year?
yeah, come guard me,
Here
my
it
guy.
is.
Yeah.
But he's,
And he's
hey,
not.
But he's not
gonna
like that.
be Like,
He's
I
not.
have a bridge on my brow.
The 6th Street Bridge.
You might not know. You might know. I could be Persian. I could be not.
But that's the difference. He doesn't play like that. He played like that.
He's had a
It's
great
nice.
last 2 months of the
He's
season.
Yes.
played a lot better.
Yes.
Yes.
Popping
I
again.
think
A lot better. A lot better.
I think he's going to come out and he's going to be a force. Jackson is very physical on defense.
Can you-
He's very handsy. You
Can
can,
you
get
tell-
him in foul trouble
Can you
very early.
He's the worst
If you watch the
in the
Laker
league.
games, can you tell? Can you tell when they're over feeding him? I can.
I don't watch as much as
Like,
you guys.
like they're over. Like they're like.
Eddie
I don't
Money-
think
the post,
there's-
I'm gonna force you in the
Oh,
post.
no. I've
You see it. I've seen it.
I've hardly watched
Eddie
any
Money.
games, but I've watched
I
it.
believe Jaren Jackson has the most fouls in the NBA this year. He's
Oh.
very susceptible
to the foul
to
trouble.
the foul trouble.
Very much.
Then post 80 up, put in the block.
It's
Post
the
them in the block.
playoffs. They let them play.
We'll see.
They're going to let him play. I think this series is going to go the other way.
It just hurts me when I watch LeBron when he's tired and he tries to break someone down and the defender is literally not sliding his feet. He's like,
Well,
and
LeBron will average.
And everybody's like, oh, when he looks down. At
Okay,
the
Rafa,
goal-
I'm going to tell you,
Rafa.
LeBron's going to average
Rafa.
25 and 9 dimes in this series.
Who?
LeBron.
Okay, I thought. Okay,
And 8 rebounds.
He's going to average at least 25 and 9 dimes in this
You think
series.
so?
I think so. I think so.
I'd
go ahead, Eddie Money.
I don't.
So
Let us know.
I'm
he
gonna-
has 3
on the
point-
side.
Just go.
He has 3.4 fouls per game, which is his lowest average of his
Okay.
career, as is his 4.2 foul percentage per cleaning the glass, probably like while getting the rebound, which measures percentages of fouls on the team. He has 11 games with at least 5 fouls, half of what he had last season.
So he's better than last season.
He's a
but
foul. He's a fouler.
He's a fouler.
They've also said he's been getting less ticky-tack fouls than earlier in his career.
I don't
He's
think
gonna
a
be-
Fowler. I think he plays defense.
He plays defense, 100%.
And the thing
Obviously.
is about the NBA today is you're not allowed to play defense.
We'll see what happens in the playoffs, though. I mean,
Giannis
You never know.
drives me up the fucking wall, man. He just runs in there.
I had a moment there. Let's finish. Let's finish NBA.
Yeah.
We want to knock out some. We don't have to go over all the
We'll
lines.
go over all the
Clear
games.
up the bet.
But let's go.
Yeah.
So the bet is, you think they get swept. I don't. You're going to treat me,
Patras.
Patras,
San Fernando Road,
Amazing
Eagle Rock Boulevard.
treat.
Glasso Park.
Glasso
place.
Park.
I want to go to that.
Glasso Park
We'll
guys
all go
will
to that,
come.
yeah.
We'll all go to that.
Yeah,
All right. We'll set that up.
we'll set
That's
that up.
easy money.
That's easy money.
It kind of is, but
Money
we'll
to
see.
bank. You
We'll
just
see.
want to go.
He just needs an excuse to go.
He just needs an
Yeah.
I need an
excuse
excuse to go. I haven't got it in
There you go.
years.
Yes.
I haven't been in years, so we'll do that.
I have.
Hopefully,
that-
hopefully the Lakers can win a game when I go to one of them.
Yes.
I want to go to a playoff game this year.
There you go.
So let's get into Major League Baseball. Rafa and I are big baseball people, and it's been an interesting season so far.
It's early, but it's interesting.
It's early.
Tampa, I think, finally lost today.
Did they finally?
I think
lose?
so. They were down 6-1.
Wow.
What were they before?
13
12 and
0.
0?
13 and 0.
Did
Really?
you see? I'm not taking it away from them, but did you guys see who they played?
I agree.
It doesn't matter.
But it's
12 and 0 is
baseball.
12
No,
and 0.
no.
Yeah.
That's why I said it doesn't matter. But
And they weren't favored in a shitload of those games.
No, they were favored in I think 12 of 13.
They lost 6-3.
6-3 they lost today.
so what are they? 14-1.
Great run.
13-1. In baseball, it's an amazing run.
It's amazing.
Because it's baseball. It's
Yeah.
it's the only sport where you can be minus 300 line, and which is like equivalent of being 1,000.
I got an interesting question for you, Rafa. What is the biggest line that you bet straight up? Because I remember exactly what I
In
did.
baseball?
I bet Randy Johnson minus 370. I forget how much money I put on it, but lost.
$4.
That I've lost.
Yes,
the
that
biggest
you've
line
lost.
that I've lost.
370 is huge.
CC Sabathia minus 310 against the Orioles, which he owned as a Yankee. He owned the Orioles. CC Sabathia against the Orioles was equivalent to Clayton Kershaw against the Padres.
Yeah.
Before this Padre team.
Or Max Muncy against freaking.
That was
San
like
Francisco
if I
Giants.
saw the highest
You
line.
guys saw that one where CC had like a
Yes.
$600,000 bonus or
Yes.
whatever it was if he pitched so many innings or whatever.
Last
it
game of
was.
the season against
Yeah.
Tampa.
And was it the Devil Rays?
It was
or
against
whatever?
Tampa, yeah.
It was against Tampa, and they hit one of the Yankees, and CC was like 3 pitches away from collecting like $600,000, and he being that guy and got kicked out.
He knew he was getting ejected. He
Dude.
said, "Fuck it."
Dude,
Took it for the team.
that's a guy that you roll with,
I
man.
love
Forever.
CC.
You roll
Love
with,
CC.
man.
So let's get into the first game. Orioles against the White Sox. Who do you got here, Rafa?
This is a tough game.
Who's
This is
pitching?
Gibson's facing Kopech. I think this
Bob
is
Gibson?
No. Kyle Gibson used to pitch for the Twins. Baltimore, he's actually favored. Baltimore's actually favored here, minus 116 at Chicago.
Kirk Gibson.
If Kirk Gibson, yeah, it's Kyle. I think it's Kyle.
It's 100% not Kirk.
It's
Gibson.
not for sure. It's not Kirk. So if I'm betting this game, I'd take the White Sox. They're at home. I like the White Sox roster overall. Baltimore's been playing lights out though.
I love the birds, baby.
So this next game, you have Contreras for the Pirates against Steven Matz, the former Met, pitching for the Cardinals, minus 180. I think is a ridiculous line for as good as the Pirates are playing. If you want to take a dog, I'm not going to blue chip, but if you want to take a dog, plus 150 is a nice dog to take. If you're going to take, if you're looking for a dog to take, the Pirates have been playing well.
Me likey.
Yeah. So the next game, Brewers at the Padres. Brewers won the first game. I think they're up tonight. Peralta's minus 102 against Lugo, minus 116. So Lugo's minus 116 for the Padres.
7-0, by the way, right now.
There you go. There you go.
Brewers up 7-0.
Yeah, top of 5th.
Yeah, the Padres got to do something.
I need to butt in right here
Go ahead.
But it.
because you brought up the Padres.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, as Dodger fans, we're really
Reeling.
Crazy.
no. Like we're overly like we've had riches upon riches.
Yes.
Not a World Series. But go ahead.
This guy.
That only word, and he talks. Yes, it drives me crazy.
I almost said things that would get us canceled. But I find myself turning on Padre games and rooting against them, almost like back in the '80s, the hate I had for Larry Bird,
and the Celtics.
and the Celtics.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
So does that translate to you hate greatness, or is this hating?
Wait. Are you comparing?
Yeah,
the
you're
Celtics?
saying you're saying the Padres are great.
No, I just want to say because you brought up
that, you fucking moron.
because you brought up Celtics and then Padres. So I just want to see the correlation.
All I'm
is it just
saying
hate?
is
It's the hate the
I
Laker
hate
fans
sports.
had for the
I hate
Celtics.
Okay,
sports now.
that's what I'm just
They
asking,
ruined it
guy.
for me. I hated Larry Bird.
Yes.
I hated
Even
Kevin
though he was
McHale.
white?
At the time, at the time, did you recognize?
No color lines. I hate everybody equally.
At the time, did you recognize like they were great, but you hated them? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I just. Okay. Cool.
And the whole time I was driving down here, I was gonna
Zach and Jay tonight are going to be in their beds with their covers
hit
shivering after the show. They're like, Rich,
I've seen worse from Dice. This is nothing. I've seen worse from Dice.
Good point.
I've seen worse from Dice.
the hit from French Lick. Like, as much as I hated him, you were like, that fucking asshole.
So you hate the Padres. Noted.
Okay, move on.
Translation, I hate Padres.
Yes.
Next game, we have the Cleveland Indians.
Zach Plesac?
Zach Plesac. Is that Dan's son?
Yeah.
I think that's Dan's son. So Zach Plesac pitching for the Indians. They are minus 168 against Washington. We're going to blue chip.
Bang that. Bang that blue chip,
We'll
baby.
blue chip the Indians minus 168 tomorrow. Playing the league worst, I think.
Yes.
Washington Nationals. The next game, the Mets. Carrasco's pitching against the A's. We are also
That's easy money.
Blue chip.
we're also that line's minus 194. We're gonna blue chip the Mets at minus 1.5 tomorrow.
Circling that.
So you don't pay a big fee. We don't like to pay big juice. 194 is a lot. So blue chip the Mets minus 1.5 tomorrow. They should rope these guys.
What does that mean?
Minus
What does that
1.5. So minus 1.5 means the Mets
gotta
need to win
put
by
2
2
hundo?
runs. Yeah, well, the line's 194, so you'd have to put
Nice.
194 to win 100. So instead of putting 194 to win 100, minus 1.5 is probably going to be like minus 110, 115 around there. 120 maybe. All right. So then we have the Phillies minus 132 at the Reds. Hashcraft's pitching is pitched well. He's plus 112. I don't touch the Phillies or the Reds. They're fucking assholes. So it's completely.
Philly spent a lot of money this offseason.
When's Harper coming back?
I don't know.
God,
I used to hate Bryce Harper. I don't hate him now.
I don't either.
Yeah, that's.
I don't hate him.
I think it was
I've
a popular
always
thing.
liked him.
It was a popular thing to do to hate on him.
I've
at that
always
time.
liked
You
him.
think about him, he was on Sports Illustrated cover.
Yeah.
High
right,
schooler.
As the chosen one,
Yeah.
like LeBron.
Shit.
Baseball's a lot tougher. LeBron was the chosen
So
one.
tough. Go ahead.
Get into the next one, Rafa. Your favorite team.
All right. The next one, no, is
yeah,
the
that's the
D-backs. D-backs plus 112 at Miami, minus 132. Over-unders 8.5.
By the
would
way,
take my time.
your first
Oh, for
place Arizona D-backs.
Wow, really?
First place.
God, that NL West is terrible.
It is.
Jesus. So D-backs plus 112. Marlins minus 132. That's an untouchable game.
Yeah.
Next, we have Anderson for the Angels, minus 118, pitching against the Red Sox, plus
Your squad.
100.
Yep.
Over under 9.5. What did the game end today, Eddie? Do you know? They had a big number in the total, too. It was like 9 or 9.5.
The Dodgers are kind of regretting letting go of Anderson at this point. Searching for
5-3? Red Sox won that game 5-3.
Wow.
Shocker. Angels are so bad. Jesus Christ. We'll pass.
Yeah.
Pass on that. What a fucking
Shohei
letdown.
can't wait to re-sign with the Angels.
Jesus Christ. Go to Seattle, bud.
A large population of Japanese people.
From the Yankees, who was it? The second baseman? Just took the full load.
Who?
the second baseman from the Yankees,
This year?
Robinson Cano.
I was going to say
Oh, yeah.
Robinson
Oh,
Cano.
no, yeah, he went to Seattle, took all the dollars.
Yes.
Still playing in the Dominican League, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Like, damn.
Dude,
He was actually playing in the Venezuelan League as well. and
Someone
then-
must have stole his money.
So how
no,
do you...
dude, these guys still playing. Fucking Julio Franco played till the other day. All these guys still playing.
And they have millions.
Julio. Yes.
Julio Franco, man.
Yes.
He played until he was like 40-something. Almost
Crazy.
50.
Shit, I would too. It's for fun.
Yeah, well, not for fun. Those guys are getting paid in rupees and all that. So, next game's Atlanta. We're going to blue chip Atlanta minus
There you go.
146 at Kansas City. Atlanta's going to they're going to get things going.
And Royals are
Atlanta's
at the
good.
bottom of the barrel.
They're going to pan out.
Atlanta for sure.
Yeah.
Atlanta and the line's not big. It's minus 146
That's value right there.
for sure. The next game is the Rangers. Josiah Gray's pitching 142 plus 142 at Houston against Brown. Brown's minus 168. Total's 8.5. I don't touch this game. Well, how did that end today? I think the Rangers were up early. I don't know what.
Fuck Houston.
Amen.
Rich is still upset.
Amen to that, Richard.
Rich is so upset. We'll pass on that game. Cubs plus 136. Italians pitching against the Dodgers. Who the fuck are these guys? The Dodgers just run
right
out
there.
there.
Exactly.
That's their number 5 starter.
Number 5. Everybody's a number 5.
Yeah.
Syndergaard should be a number 9.
Yeah, agree. But that's their number 5 guy.
And they're minus 162 tomorrow. Total over under is 9. That's another hard pass. The Rockies plus 210 against Seattle minus 255.
Wow.
Is
Why isn't
Ohtani
there-
on the Mariners?
Why
That's
isn't
crazy.
there an
Is-
over-under on that game?
Is
There's no line yet.
Ichiro back with the
And
Mariners?
Griffey-
Because it's Colorado?
No, they're in Seattle. There's just no total
Just haven't
yet.
put it up yet.
So, Jesus, minus 255 in that game. I think Jay Buhner's going to play with Edgar Martinez. And
Yes.
Randy Johnson's going to come out of the bullpen.
Randy
A-Rod's
Johnson.
coming back.
Jesus
Griffey.
Christ,
That
that's a
line's
ridiculous
crazy.
line. 255 for Seattle. I'd never touch a 255 line if it's not a dude.
It's not a
And I don't know if Kirby's a dude yet.
Yeah.
So, let's
Holy shit,
Those-
that's really big, right?
Those
That's
are
huge.
Those are your MLB lines for tomorrow. We hope you enjoy. We hope you win money. But I'm gonna remind everybody not to be a loser.
Don't be a loser.
And gamble what you can afford.
guys, we're going to give you daily NBA picks.
Are we?
Okay? Yes, we're going to give you
Yes.
daily NBA picks. I'm going to try and get back on the MLB train. We struggled a little bit with baseball, so I don't want to keep giving you losers if we're running bad. All right?
That's
So
you know what? That's honesty right
Gotta
there.
love it here,
we,
man.
we were running. We had some game. There was one game. We had the under 8. The game is 1-0 in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah.
yeah.
They get 3 in the 8th. They tie the game
Yeah.
in the 9th. They go. It was insane.
They're
I
watching
know
the
I'm
show.
just catching up, but the Suns are minus 500 and the Clippers are plus 385.
That's a big line, but I don't think the Clippers can win more than 2 games
Yeah.
without Paul George.
PG.
Against
Unless you
a
get
healthy
old
what? A healthy
Kawhi.
what? How's
If
that
you
roster?
Get old Kawhi is better than present KD.
I second that.
I don't argue with that. I mean,
second
how healthy
that.
is that Clipper team? Besides Paul George,
Everybody else is playing.
You
And
got
they
Mar-
have a deep roster
yeah.
They
That's
have
why-
the
that's why.
deepest
If-
roster in the league.
in the league.
That's
by
why
far.
it-
They've had it for a while.
Who's the French guy?
Batum,
Batum.
Batum.
Norman Powell.
who's very good, 6th man of the year.
Dude,
Stud.
like
I think I agree with Dice here. I mean, if Kawhi pulls his pants up and is like, "Hey, I'm going to do this," I fear that more
Kawhi
than
could lock down KD. Straight up.
I
agree with
I
that.
agree.
I agree. I
You
second
got
that.
Dice with these fucking factoids right here.
We've completely forgot about pinnacle Kawhi.
Yeah. When he
I
needs
don't
to
know
be.
if you guys remember, he's the reason why the Spurs beat LeBron,
Yes.
D Wade.
Rafa
because
always
he
talks
locked
about
them
that.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rafa
of
always
course.
reminds
Agreed.
me about
I
that.
remind him.
I've
I
never
thought it
heard
was a hot
Rafa say
take.
that.
I'm just
Oh,
a
of course I said it the other day.
fucking
I
When?
said,
The other day.
Okay, well, I wasn't
I
here.
said it the other day, and I said that's the second guy that won a Finals MVP for guarding LeBron.
Yeah.
Besides,
So-
Iguodala?
Of course, he won that.
Yeah.
He won the Finals. That's how good LeBron is.
stop.
That's how good LeBron is. LeBron
how
is
good?
so
How good is LeBron?
he's so good that the guy who guarded him won the fucking Finals MVP over Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Okay, so
I'll
sorry.
hop on this train, Rafa.
For sure. Dude,
I'll hop on this train.
That train is chugging.
As much as
that is a fact.
everything is bothersome.
What do you got for us, Eddie? You got anything for us?
That is a fact.
Come on.
Eddie can't give you anything.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Like I thought you meant like comments.
If you say something about Kobe,
No.
listen right now.
Eddie's too young for
it's already
Kobe.
passed. It's already passed.
Yeah.
Well,
Eddie Money's too young for. Yeah, you're too young for Kobe.
No.
You saw Kobe be terrible.
There's this thing called highlights and games.
No, you
There you
can't.
go, there
You
you
can't base it on
I
highlights.
seen him. I watched him win 2 finals. What do you mean?
No, this is
Dude,
this is
what-
this is
how old
Rafa's-
were you? 9?
This is Rafa's trick.
That was vivid memory. I know exactly where I was at when my finals was won.
9, 10, 11, 12. That's when you get
The
formed.
best Kobe I ever saw was against Orlando,
Oof. 09.
where he literally morphed into Jordan against Dwight Howard and
Nelson.
all those other.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jameer Nelson, the killer.
Oh, so he wasn't bad that year-
Don't
that year.
jump up and down.
That year.
That was the best I've ever seen
just saying.
Kobe Bryant play.
I'm saying.
Because he was a facilitator, because Phil was like,
He was.
the only way you're going to do it.
You're right.
The
That's
only
why I
way
asked
you're gonna
earlier.
do it
I
You know
have
what?
a
I
problem.
have an
By doing it.
asterisk for those 2 titles.
I have
Sorry.
a- I have a proposition.
I have an asterisk for those 2 titles.
Say it.
It's. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so the asterisk for those 2 titles
Tell me,
is
please.
that's the year that Kevin Garnett got hurt.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry to tell you.
Stop
the
it.
Boston Celtics with Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Rondo
Okay, so
never lost.
08, Bynum got hurt too. So what happens
They
there?
lost a fucking game 6 by 40. Kobe
Bynum
Bryant
was
lost
hurt.
a finals game by 40.
Bynum was hurt.
He lost a playoff game by 40.
Bynum was
Kevin
hurt.
Garnett was a defensive
Bynum
player
was
of the year.
hurt.
Kevin Garnett was the best defensive
Tell
player
me
of
the
the year.
difference.
The difference
Okay.
is Kevin Garnett.
Here we go.
Rafa,
Hold
look,
on.
As much as I respect your opinion, injuries are
part of the game. You're fine.
Thank
You're
you.
right.
Game.
Thank
You're
you.
not wrong.
I have a,
That's
I have-
fine.
I have a proposition. Let's close this out.
A proper position.
We are at 2 hours and 18
we?
minutes. Yes.
Feels so slow.
This is
it feels so-
charge
yeah, it feels
extra.
This is my proposition or proposition. Okay. We've been waiting for this day for a long time. We've been putting this
A long
off for a
time,
long time.
a long time.
I am going to give this segment 10 minutes at 8:30.
Okay.
I will come back on. Rich, I am going to give up my seat.
There you go.
We'll have Zach
Zach, I need Zach over here.
come over here. So, Rich, you'll sit here,
They're going to defend Kobe.
and we will.
no, no.
You have 10 minutes.
It's not so much defending Kobe, it's just-
Eddie is the
Ding,
moderator.
Ding.
Okay,
Maybe I'm in here with the wrong guy.
Eddie is the moderator. Okay, I'm gonna go pee for 10 minutes. You guys have 10 minutes, and Eddie, you got to give people 2
I
minutes.
get your
each.
headset?
Yes, you get to come over here.
Look at he's fucking pumped.
Okay, you get to come over here.
I want you to be objective. Like
After 10 minutes.
injuries.
After
this
10
whole
minutes.
Bynum,
Here we go.
Barnett.
Listen to me.
Okay, go.
After 10 minutes.
my phone.
After 10 minutes, Eddie will be, or people out there, if you're still watching, you will give the winner of the debate.
There's no winner of the debate.
It won't be a winner. But
But who's spitting some real factoids as well?
Yes.
What will
Well,
we see?
I know Rafa is.
You
Rafa-
don't want to hear my facts.
I know
Okay,
Rafa has all the facts.
He does have facts, but we
But
not
you
putting
want-
asterisks on any
You're-
titles.
you're
So I don't need to put
talking
asterisks
right
on
now.
anything.
Okay.
The
If we
microphone's
go
in between your
base,
legs.
we go play by
hold on.
play.
Okay, I forgot. Yeah.
Okay, listen, I
Rafa,
did because
Rafa.
I had this argument with
This-
him through text. Wait, hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
I
Go ahead.
literally went on StatMuse, and when
Okay,
you take
go ahead.
when
Take
you
those.
take LeBron, right?
Fuck.
And you take oh fuck. Oh fuck is right.
I want to save this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
wanna
okay,
save
okay,
this.
okay.
Rich is gonna come back.
Okay. So then I need to talk to Zach real quick.
No, what is
No.
What the fuck is happening here?
Oh my God.
Oh, you see what you did?
So Eddie,
Do you
Eddie,
see what you
listen,
did?
people, you're probably not watching. We will check mark this. We will put this 10-minute debate up. Okay.
What
Should-
if we end the podcast and then I can record this as its own video?
No. Don't do that because there's still people.
I was thinking about that. I was honestly take it easy.
Take it easy there,
Take
guy.
it easy, buddy. Everyone's gonna get their shot, but they need to come on now. 10-minute argument. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna end this shit. Both parties have to respect Eddie. You got to cut them off and let people talk. Don't let it be a scream fest. Rafa, your decibel level my neighbors, I still have neighbors to the left. I know no one lives back here, but
Give me the headphones.
These bars on here better not be redded during this conversation.
I'm fucking red lighting this shit.
So, okay, these guys are coming up with a freaking game plan.
Dude,
over
these guys,
here.
what are these guys doing?
Unbelievable.
Are they? I'm gonna red line this whole fucking thing.
Hey, I walked out and Jay's like, I'm gonna wreck Rafa right
Okay, so here we go. Jay,
You're about to get murdered.
Jay, are you coming today or
it's now 9 minutes. The argument you guys have.
we're
9,
done at 8:30?
It's 9 minutes. This guy went to the bathroom.
He's jerking off.
Jeez Louise.
He's got a. What is it? Something about Mary?
There's no doubt.
If he comes.
He's
So
opening his wallet.
this is
pulling out
bonus
a picture.
coverage. I'm sorry. Everyone's turning this shit off at this point. There's no one listening to this.
Michelle says, I'm going to love this. Come on, Zach and Jude.
There we go. Shout out to Michelle and Melanie.
Your mom's on.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
she's cheerleading for you.
Shout out to my two favorite people, Michelle and Melanie. And is Zach coming or not?
Here,
Yeah, he said he was.
Okay, so I'm
He's
gonna.
got the Gloria
So here's the
Vanderbilt
rules.
edition glasses.
Here's the rules.
Vanderpump.
Here's the rules. 9 minutes. You have. If Eddie says okay, that's
controls it all.
enough.
He
He's
controls
the
it all.
mediator.
All right.
Okay, you guys
Get outta
have
here.
9 minutes.
Get out of here, Roberto.
Please.
Pull the table off.
It's Roboito.
You want to pull the chair or the table?
No,
Yeah, it's you, Zach.
we got it.
You sure?
Oh, this, oh.
Right there, get that mic.
9 minutes of our show ever.
What are you doing right now?
Holy shit.
Hey, Zach, we're being
Look at Rich is
realistic.
loving this shit now.
Eddie,
What's
Zach,
the argument?
come on,
Grab that
man,
beer. Grab that
be
beer. Grab that
realistic.
beer.
charge. Go.
You want this?
No,
What's
the
the
beer, the
question?
beer, the beer. Flip it over. There you go.
Empty.
Oh, okay.
I think Eddie needs to give you another beer, Dice.
I got
No, he's
two,
got a new one.
Captain.
Okay, here we
Okay.
go. We have. Let's go. Let's go.
What are we doing? What? Okay.
Who's
So
gonna
you're
start
ar-
it off?
Kobe.
His argument
Kobe
is.
versus LeBron.
No, okay, no, hold on. Okay, go.
Go ahead. What do you got?
No, it's not versus. It's
You go first and we rebuttal.
yeah. I mean,
you say that LeBron is not as good as Kobe. That's what you said.
okay.
You said
I
LeBron
will-
couldn't
okay,
shoot. That's what you said.
I would proudly say, if you take LeBron and Kobe, eye test. I know you hate the eye test.
What
as
eye
if-
test?
Eye test. You know what? I would say, you know what, Kobe, take a jumper, and then hey, LeBron, take a jumper. I would take Kobe 100
You
times
would.
out of.
That's the worst argument I've ever heard.
We're talking about literally just
jumpers.
exactly.
I pulled up the stats for you. LeBron has a better shooting percentage than Kobe Bryant at every spot on the fucking
Okay.
court.
And what did we just talk about earlier on the podcast? Ben Roethlisberger or Lamar Jackson? Who would you rather have?
I'd rather have Ben Roethlisberger.
Exactly.
His
Who had better-
career's
who had
over.
who had better stats?
His career's
Ben
over.
Roethlisberger had better stats.
Yes, he did.
Exactly. So get your stats out of here, please. Please. If you want to talk about what I'm talking about, what we were addressed as was in the
This
beginning.
is so bad.
What is Kobe better
Let them go
at?
first.
Okay,
What is
yeah, go ahead.
I
Yeah,
don't
go ahead.
need to defend my thought because my thought is the same as what ESPN has. He's number 2 ever.
And what?
Overall, best player, second best player ever. Kobe on that same list as 8th.
Who's first?
You need to.
Who's first?
Michael Jordan. That's their list. You need to tell me why your guy is somehow number 2.
Do you agree with that?
I don't mind it.
No, but do you agree with it?
I don't agree with it, but I don't mind it.
Who's your second?
Michael Jordan. And then Kareem.
Wait, second. No, who's your second? Who's your first?
We're losing focus. It's LeBron
LeBron versus
and
Kobe.
Okay, let's go. Then I mean,
I gave you that LeBron is the second best player of all time according to everyone. You think that he's not.
I do. I agree
So
that he's
why
not.
do you think that he's not?
So
He's not-
Kobe's better because just the fundamentals.
What fundamentals?
Okay.
Stealing the ball,
Hold on,
rebounding,
hold on,
passing.
Okay.
Rafa. We're
Better
gonna
footwork.
we're gonna say
Better
things.
post-
Hold on, we're gonna
Okay, let's hear it.
hold on.
Let's break it down.
Yes, we're gonna say
Break down
things.
the offense.
We're gonna say things that you're gonna dismiss as what the fuck. But if you ever played the fucking game, you're gonna say that doesn't
it.
fucking matter.
Say it.
Fundamentals, footwork, fucking the eye test. What? Like I don't understand. Post moves. Who do you want?
Kobe footwork better.
Post moves. Post. How are you gonna say LeBron has post moves
Kobe defense better.
Yes.
in the block? Put Kobe in the block.
Yeah.
In the block.
LeBron
What he wants to try?
as a whole game better.
When has he whole season
Talk
been
about
like
offense.
offense?
Okay.
Okay, let's
How's his
talk
whole
about
game
offense.
on offense better? How?
You know what? Thank you. Let me erase everything we just said and let Zach
Take away
ask that question.
LeBron's bulldozer.
Yeah, take
to
away
the rim?
take away LeBron's.
Take that away.
Take away LeBron's.
Who has more career three-pointers made?
LeBron averages more
No,
points than
no,
Kobe.
no.
Yeah, that's offense.
Answer
I
Zach's
don't know if you
question.
know that.
That's what you just said. Oh,
No, hold on.
Go ahead.
Answer Zach's question. Answer Zach's question.
What's
What
the
was
question?
Besides LeBron's bulldozer, like when he gets those.
Okay,
those
easy,
spurts.
real quick.
No, hold on,
LeBron
hold
has
on.
more career three-pointers than Kobe Bryant by over 1,000. Next question.
That's not what I even
better
said.
That's
field
exact-
goal percentage as well.
By not even close.
Okay, you can't even say percentage because.
Yes, you can. Sure you can.
Can you?
Yes, you can. He shot more shots. He shot plenty of jumpers. He didn't dunk. He's not Dwight Howard.
So you're saying in a single game,
Yes. Oh, 100% in a single game.
you would rather have LeBron shoot a 3 over Kobe.
Yes. Statistically.
Are you seriously?
It's in
That's
the
where-
stats. It's in the
That's
stats.
where
Dice,
stats
dice.
lie.
In a game.
That's where
Stats
stats lie. For
Dice.
one game.
Stats lie.
no.
Numbers
You want-
never lie.
Who do you want to shoot a 3?
Rafa,
Kobe or LeBron?
Rafa, in a game, would you rather have Kobe shoot a jumper or LeBron shoot a jumper? In a game, would you rather have LeBron shoot a 3 or Kobe shoot a 3?
Statistically-
would you rather? No. Would you rather have?
Answer the question.
Mike,
LeBron every fucking time.
you're fucking like.
And how many people will say that?
I don't care what they say. To
I bet
statistically,
ESPN won't say that.
it does, dude.
There's no
listen,
way.
Listen. There's one thing in the world. There's one
I don't
thing in the
understand.
world that
This
doesn't
is
lie.
great content.
By the way, there's one thing in the world that never lies, and it's numbers. They don't fucking lie. They're not made up. You can't go and buy a car that's $30,000 and pay $200 a month because the numbers don't add up. So if a guy shoots 5,000 three-pointers and he makes 2,000, while the other moron shoots 4,000 three-pointers and makes 1,000.
So there's no context in between those things. In NBA stats, there's no context
Dude,
in between those things.
He has 1,000.
Besides that website that you love.
He has 1,000 more.
But besides that website that you love, there's no context in between those.
What context? My friend.
You keep dismissing facts.
What do you-
If
what do you-
LeBron
what am I
shoots 10
dismissing?
threes, if LeBron shoots 10 threes and he makes 4 of them, while Kobe shoots 10 and makes 2.5 of them, who shoots better from the 3-point line?
Who's the one? I think I could have sworn Dice was the one or Eddie was the one. He's the one I would rather, you know what, the most difficult shots, I would rather have him do it.
Yes,
or he's,
because
this
he's
and
the
that.
worst shot taker in the history of the NBA.
In that context, what if it's the same game?
But that's-
What if it's that same
Dude.
game? If it's the same game where you're like, oh my God, that's the game where LeBron either shoots, makes
I've missed
7?
these text threads. I've missed them.
3 minutes.
But-
3
Dude,
minutes.
but-
guys,
That's answer the
minutes.
question.
Dice.
that's
there's-
answering
no.
the question.
Dice.
If there's one shot, one 3-pointer, who do you want shooting the ball?
Robert Horry.
Larry
No.
Bird.
Kobe or LeBron?
No, Kobe or
Who?
LeBron. Rafa.
LeBron every time.
Who?
Listen,
fucking
I know,
crazy,
guys,
man.
I'm sorry to tell you guys.
He's still thinking.
No, he's not.
No, you want to know what I'm thinking of? LeBron against the Golden State Warriors. That's what I'm thinking about right now. That was an out-of-body experience. LeBron, whatever. We won't get into that. That was, he beat by himself. Everybody can say Kyrie this, Kyrie that. I was watching that series completely tacoed for every game. He was going for 41, 15, and 12 every game. They had no business being in that series.
Okay.
None.
Okay.
That cemented him as a number 2 for me, possibly number 1 aside from his politics.
From then on, that hasn't changed.
Listen.
From one series, that
Okay,
I don't-
this is how
okay.
good he was. And I know you guys will never see this. He was so good that he led both team in the finals. Both teams.
God.
In every
And let me
category.
guess, he should have won the MVP because he lost, right?
No.
100%.
Right?
100%.
The only guy
Right?
that did that was
Jerry West, 1969.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Then
you
wh-
wouldn't know about that.
Right? Then why
They got-
why you guys mad at Biden's wife for inviting the Iowa team?
What does that mean? What does that mean right now? What does that mean?
It's a joke,
We
guy.
won.
It's a
won.
joke.
We won.
Dude, listen. When the guy averages
Do
the
you
most
understand
points,
the words that are coming out of my mouth?
let's talk about the players in the series. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Draymond Green. Those were the 5 guys in the series, right?
Yeah.
LeBron leads in points, rebounds, assists, steals, offensive, everything, shooting percentage, everything.
Okay.
In that series, in
Okay.
a finals.
Okay.
He led every group, every category
Okay.
of offense
Yes.
and defense. Who the fuck has done that? You can never say he did that, ever. When you watch Kobe play, and I watched every night to watch them lose, he would go 12 of 31 for 40 points. And the moron fans, yay! There's a stat, and you can look it up in 2014.
Hold on.
From 2009 to 2014, in the last 2 minutes of a game, with the game within 5 points, the worst shooting percentage with 50-plus shots was Kobe Bryant. LeBron was 1, Melo was 2, and fucking some other turd was 3.
So LeBron's best series over trumps what he did in the Dallas series.
Oh, no. See, you don't see. I'm going to explain that to you.
I'm asking a question.
I'm talking about Detroit.
Okay.
Let's talk about Detroit.
I'm asking a question.
Okay, here's a question.
Because you're like, oh my God, this series.
It's not that series. The series against Boston, where he erupts.
What about the series he lost against Boston?
It was the best team in the league. Don't forget they beat Kobe by 40 to clinch the title.
Who's on that team besides Kobe?
You're bringing up
Paul
games
Gasol.
and not facts.
You're bringing up games. What are you talking about?
We have actual stats. I'm giving you
State.
actual stats. I'm giving you actual numbers that you can never say.
Eddie has something for you guys. Go ahead, Eddie.
All right. So I looked up. I was trying to find that stat you're talking about, but I ended up finding something different.
Are you Asian?
What? No.
Are you high?
No.
Oh.
I looked up the NBA playoff history clutch meter. Top 25 late game players in recent memory.
It's not going to be Kobe. We all know that.
It's not. Kobe's not even top 5. LeBron James is number 1.
It's not even close.
Not even
And that's
close.
playoffs, player.
I saw.
Steve Nash is 2. 3 is Jordan.
4 Dirk.
And the series that you're talking about against Dallas, after the season's over,
I get your love. I get it. I get your love.
Kobe is 12 on this list, by the way.
Kobe's 12.
12?
12.
So what does that say? So they're all better than Kobe then?
That's not, dude. You're taking one thing from another.
So what are we talking about?
You are. This goes into your question because you had asked, who do you want taking that like a shot late in the game, right?
Eddie Money's doing it.
This kind of applies directly to it. Technically, if you're in the playoffs and you're in a crunch time situation,
okay,
you want LeBron taking the shot.
Do you?
Or Dirk.
No. As of the last game on what, Thursday night? Oh. Do you want fucking LeBron taking the fucking last shot?
He's 38 years old.
Suck my fucking dick.
Are you kidding?
Oh my God.
He's the Dalai Lama.
When does it end?
What do you mean, was it end?
When does it end? Does it end last year or the year before?
No, it doesn't end because he's still scoring 30 a night.
You guys love riding the LeBron's so old and he's so great.
Yes.
LeBron's so old and so great.
That's an actual thing.
Hold on. You guys love riding that shit. So
I
when
have
does it
never
end?
said in the last 3 years that LeBron is amazing.
This guy, he's so old, he's so great. So old and so great. And then when it ends, no.
You did that for 7 years with Kobe.
When Kobe lost his Achilles, he was done. So stop it. I never said that.
I'm going to start calling him Colby. Colby Jack.
Hold on. So, no, this is what I said against Rafa. And this is the only thing I have against Rafa. LeBron is so great, even when he's old. Look, he's doing this shit. Okay. When he's old.
No.
He's old. Hey, man, he's old.
Hey.
Stop it. He's old. Don't judge him.
He's just wrong. 30.
Don't judge him. He's old. He's old.
Jay, you're wrong.
How?
That was Jax. That was Jax. That was Jax. That was like, he kept him in the game.
Who's Jax? I don't understand what's going on.
Jacob.
We've reached our time.
Okay. Okay.
1 minute each for your final
statement.
closing.
They have nothing. They literally have zero.
They got nothing, dude.
Go.
They've got talking to the mic. Talking to the mic.
It's the same shit.
You guys have nothing to back it up. You have zero stats.
Love Kobe.
Love
Kobe.
That's your love.
As a basketball fan, as a basketball
You're
player,
not a basketball fan at all.
Why?
You guys are not
Why?
basketball.
Why?
You're
Why?
not because you're a Kobe lover. You are a Kobe lover.
So in contrast, you're a LeBron lover then.
No, I'm not. He's the greatest player of all time,
Why?
or second.
Why?
Because number one, his stats say it. Number two, everyone has seen it.
You're a LeBron fan.
No, I'm not. You can see it. You can see
You've
it.
never said anything bad about LeBron ever.
I hate him as a person, 100%.
Oh my God, fuck.
I hate him as a person
Does that
for
make you
sure.
feel better?
No.
But he plays like shit. He still scores 30, and he doesn't shoot your team out of a game. Kobe shot you out of games. You guys remember Kobe hits a shot to win a game, some random game against Portland? You don't remember the 3 shots he missed before that. You don't remember that. You guys always have an excuse.
I'm not 13 years old. Like I don't understand where this whole viewpoint comes from. Like I watch fucking
you are
games.
blinded by him.
Like, I don't get it.
And he just gave you a stat,
Like,
and you guys
this
and you're
fucking
still going.
I don't get. Okay,
This
so you
guy's
say
almost
wait.
fucking 40. I'm
But
fucking
so you say-
34. We've been watching fucking Laker games since
Forever.
fucking- yes. So I don't get.
And you're watching now LeBron at 35.
So to a LeBron fan that's been you seem
Dude,
like you've been watching him for 30 years.
I've been watching
Well,
LeBron since day one.
If you want to make some
As I've
stupid
watched Kobe.
comparisons, let's compare
Jay, hold on.
LeBron
Okay,
to
go,
Kobe
go,
at 35.
go. Okay.
You can't, right?
That's the point.
Compare Jordan to LeBron at 35. That's stupid. That's dumb. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's not. Sorry.
Keep that dick in your mouth.
There you go.
Okay.
I mean,
Giggity.
no. I want to hear Zach. No, I want to hear Zach.
No, I forgot what I was gonna
Because
say.
Zach, go ahead.
You
Zach,
rambled on.
Let's hear
this
it.
guy, really?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
Well, I think
Closing statements.
closing
Yeah,
statements.
that
Speak
went
into
well.
the mic. That's what I've been
Closing
hearing.
statements.
We don't
I
need
think
one.
I can sum it up. So they are coming from a more statistical standpoint, whereas you are coming from as like a
Emotional.
yeah. I
100%.
love you. I love you.
You can't.
Okay, Zach. Let Zach go.
Eddie
Let Zach
Money
go.
is about to spit facts right now.
Okay, so Rafa comes out saying like Kobe shoots you out of games and all this stuff.
He did.
True.
But the results are it's still 5 championships to 4 championships. So the
You're-
Let's
results
talk about Game 7 when Meta World Peace saved Kobe's
Yes. And the game against
Ray
Phoenix.
Allen? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh
Come
my
on,
God!
Kyrie,
Who won the
Ray
Finals
Allen?
MVP in that?
Kyrie?
Who won the Finals MVP?
Stop it. Who gives a
won the
fuck?
Everybody gives a fuck. Who won the Finals MVP?
So it doesn't matter who shot out of who game.
What the fuck? Rafa.
It's still the same results.
Yeah, let's talk about results.
What results?
Kobe still won.
So okay, won what?
I
5
can't.
rings.
Okay, he was the best for 2 of them. And arguably the last one, Paul Gasol should have won it, the Finals MVP. So he has 2 Finals MVP. LeBron has 4. Okay, I know. So if he doesn't have Shaq and Shaq doesn't have him, they don't win. But Shaq.
So then you can arguably say if he doesn't have Kyrie or if he doesn't have Ray Allen.
What
he
did
doesn't
Kyrie?
win then?
He literally went and he was the best player
But
statistically.
he made that shot.
No.
He made that shot.
That's
he
it.
made that play.
No, this is the
Dude,
biggest thing that
Hey, what you said,
Dude, guys,
what you
no.
said earlier today about him, Kyrie. Look what he's done
Of course. Look what he's done with all the teams he's played with.
with KD,
Nothing.
KD, Luka,
Wait, okay.
Tatum.
Tatum.
Are we forgetting about? Please.
Watch your mic. Hold your mic. It's popping. Okay.
Oh my bad.
Is your point just saying that LeBron knows how to use Kyrie? And
No.
It
It's
sounds
that-
like it.
It's not that he knows how to use them.
he knows how to use his players.
He knows how to use everyone, the entire team. He makes every player better. Kobe cried wolf, wanted to get traded, and the NBA gifted them Paul Gasol.
So LeBron wants to.
No.
What the
disagree.
fuck are you talking about, Rafa? What do you?
What about
everyone better.
what about Kobe? Like turning like Trevor Ariza, Matt Barnes, and Ron
What the
Artest.
fuck
You think he
Rafa,
made?
Rafa, what are you talking about?
Trevor Ariza is a great player.
I didn't say great players,
He
but
played
he used
defense.
them well.
Kobe
Eddie.
didn't use anybody
Hey,
well.
Oh, Jay, wait, hold on.
Okay.
If you want to talk
Oh,
about
my
stats,
God, man.
okay, look at Bosch's stats with LeBron and without him. Go look at Kevin Love with and
I don't
without him.
care anything
of
about
course you
those
don't.
guys.
Of course
I
you
don't
don't.
Those
care
guys
about
didn't
any of that.
matter.
I don't care about
Those
any of
guys
that.
didn't matter.
Chris Bosh didn't matter.
Look at the
No.
finals.
Eddie.
Look at the finals
I'm s-
against the Warriors.
This whole,
No.
this whole
The
this
best
whole-
regular season
I just
team
don't understand.
And hands down beat
This-
them.
This is the one
a
thing that
gap of
Rafa always
thinking.
downplays.
He wants to think something.
I
and then he
watched
doesn't wanna
that
consider
series
this.
and I was like,
That's the only thing I against him. It's just
shit.
so ridiculous.
This is the one
It's
thing that
so
you always
bad.
downplay, Rafa.
It's so ridiculous.
And I always bring it up. The
Fucking
first
God.
year with the Heat.
God.
I don't downplay
No,
it. That-
it's Dwayne Wade's team. No.
Yes,
No.
it was. They said it. Listen,
no,
look it up.
I don't care.
But it was a plan.
You could-
It
He
was
had
a
Ray
plan.
Allen, Bosch.
oh my
That team
God.
was stacked.
Yes, and if you
that was no excuses to lose that.
Did you watch the finals or not?
No.
Did you watch them?
Yes, I
you
did
probably
watch it.
didn't watch them.
You fucking watched the fucking game.
If after the season's over, Riley brings in Wade and LeBron, and between
Hey, this is your team.
Listen to this.
exactly
We
this
all
is
know that. We all know the story.
no. If you knew that,
Dice, we all know the story.
if you knew it, then you
What
wouldn't
Pat Riley
say it.
said.
Pat Riley said, "This is your team. This is you're the man.
Okay.
You're the man, guys."
Okay.
You can argue all you want about Kobe. The stats are not better than LeBron's. His shooting percentage is not better. His clutches is not better. In your eyes, it is because you're a Laker homer. That's who you grew up with. That's fine.
Watching Laker games. So watch Dice.
I watched plenty of Laker
Dice,
games.
This is just I don't know what your answer is going to be, but your answer: mid-range, Kobe or LeBron. No, it's not. It's not.
No.
breaking down
I'll
all-
answer.
You're
I'll
breaking
answer.
down.
But that's not a.
Answer the question.
Do you want the stats? You want me to bring them for you?
I'm gonna answer. But that's not like, oh my God, I think this guy's so much better.
It's not.
I watched Kobe.
It was never that.
For 20 years. I hated him for 19 and a half. When he was number 8, he was something special, but only because he could operate with the most dominant person that's ever played basketball. Besides LeBron.
I think that's a good ending right there.
Oh, sorry. Sponsored by Astroglide. Everybody do it deep.
By the way, Jay,
Just because
Ozan
he
absolutely
says no
loved this
doesn't
segment.
mean he means it.
Somehow our viewer count went up during the segment.
Everything you said,
It literally doubled from what we had.
Listen.
0.
Hey, join in the middle. Join in the middle. Yeah.
Hey,
Eddie, make a good send off.
what did he say?
0. So we have 2 comments from 0. He said Kobe over James. He said I'd rather have Kobe take the last shot over James. And Michelle also said Kobe all day and night.
Okay.
But the stats say no.
And it's not even close.
Let's find every other stat that says no.
So listen, we've been waiting to do this for a very long time.
No, this wasn't prepared.
Richard Dice.
I don't need to be prepared because it's just common knowledge.
You have the same
Richard
three shit
Dice
say.
Because you
made the
can't
trip.
find any.
Listen, we could talk about this all day. I want to end the show on a positive note. Jay was standing up this whole time.
I was
Jay
going to say I've never seen Jay stand
Jay
up so
was-
many
We
times.
messed up your makeup.
I did.
Jay
I messed
was-
up my hairline.
He was screaming with the mic over here. Like, he forgot he was even doing a podcast. I want to thank Richard Dice for making the trip.
Yes, Richard Dice.
I want to
Thank you.
thank Zach, Eddie Money,
Yes.
my man Rafa. That was gold. We gotta put that shit up on YouTube, Eddie
We
Money.
do. ASAP.
I always like to end off.
See you next week, you fucking nerd.
Let's
Fucking rich.
everyone. End of the show thoughts, Jay.
You know what? It's good to be back. I haven't been back in a while.
Yes.
So it felt good to be with you guys, and let's party. Let's rage.
All right, Eddie Money.
I think Jay's last episode was the 24 episode and comes back talk about Kobe.
There you go.
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
Control
I
the
didn't know that.
episode. You did well.
He did well.
Yep.
Zach, your final
Zach.
thoughts.
Just enjoy the playoffs this week.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Rafa, what do you have to say to
LeBron's
the
the
people?
best, man. There's no doubt about it.
I think he needs a tattoo.
I'm gonna
of
hand
nuts on
the
his
phone
face.
off.
This good jumped off 10 feet in the air.
This was awesome having Richard Dice, number.
You see pressed out. You got to do see
Yes.
pressed out.
The original number 17 right here. What do you
Richard
have to-
Dice.
what-
Richard Dice.
What's your thoughts on the podcast, Richard?
Hey, wait, you need to come
I'm
to
just
more.
here not to get fined.
Love it. I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Julio's Pizza, Pretty Eyes Lashes, TideNutrition.net. Use the code number 2 NBDY, 10%
Trojan
off.
condoms. Which
Yes,
Eddie does
we want to
not
say
abide
thank
by.
you to Coors Light. Coors Light was a huge
staple in
huge
today's-
staple. I can't drink this for every
All out
show.
Kool-Aid.
I have to wear a diaper. I cannot do that anymore. We love you. Happy birthday to Juanita. Happy birthday, Juanita.
Happy birthday, Juanita.
Shanae,
Happy birthday, Juanita.
safe travels home. I'll pick you up at the airport tomorrow.
Congratulations,
We-
congratulations, Sunny guy.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Sonny.
Rambo
We love
Park.
you all. Bang, bang.
Seacrest.